Drake was the guy in control of Mission
hey,
Launch.
good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Loot,
Houston,
Die,
we have a
Repeat,
problem.
where a bunch
Sucks
of
for you.
us vacationers sit around, roll dice, and do a lot of laughing at each other that we like to call our version of Dungeons and Dragons through our little collaborative storytelling. And we are appreciative of you guys for the amazing community that you are. And as a way of showing that appreciation, we got some giveaways, which actually, can you fix that dice and then hit the rotate button? Thank you. And we have a new dragon giveaway, as we gave one away last week. And we now are looking for our new 100 subscribers, and we'll give away that dragon cumulatively over time.
What was that word?
Cumulatively?
I'll accept it.
Yeah, cumulatively over time. Regardless of how many new subs we get tonight, we will give away either a set of dice or a $5 gift card to DM's Guild. And if we get 10 new subs, we will give away a second set of dice or a second $5 gift card to DM's Guild. Your choice, but you do need to let us know, and you need to get us an address, because we have had some folks recently who have not let us know and who have not given us addresses. So please do that. And if we haven't gotten things out to you yet, please let us know that as well, so that we can make sure that that either has been mailed and check the tracking number on it, or get that out to you. So,
and by the us, we mean LDR_DM.
Yes, message LDR_DM or Loot Die Repeat. It's actually message Loot Die Repeat, and we'll get that information and follow up. Message me.
Is that your Loot Die Repeat voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
The personification of
There we
Loot Die
go.
Repeat.
You can, of course, affect the game through the cheering of bits, and that does all kinds of things to the game.
Fails.
We have recently had a player character death that was essentially cheered on through the chat.
But you'll never guess who it was.
And so there are lots of ways that you can affect the game. We have also in the past, had characters live through the cheering on of bits and the purchasing of diamonds
Especially donkeys.
for them. And diamonds as
Donkey?
well. We have had diamonds used for donkeys. Bill the Burrow is still out there.
He's hoofing
Yeah,
it.
if we
Still-
contextualize
he's
that,
still
they
hoping it.
cheered for a diamond for an NPC donkey and cheered for Steve's character's death.
But they
So-
blame us for reviving the donkey.
Yeah, I know.
My goal
What a
is
fickle
to
audience.
have that donkey live through this entire
He
apocalypse.
better. He better be like the very end.
You
and
better
boss.
be the only way through the storm.
it's nice to see you again.
Prepare to die.
So if you type in exclamation point rewards, you can see all the different ways that you can affect the game through the cheering of bits, from advantages to disadvantages to temporary hit points and beyond. I just dropped my die. And so we would certainly welcome that and appreciate that very much. You can also, of course, give away subs, which helps towards the dragon. But enough about all of that. We'll do a little recap before we jump into tonight's session. So our adventurers, the rats, those who rage against the storm, have recently successfully opened up a wellspring to the elemental plane of water that now allows the influence of that plane back into the confluence of elements that rests at the center of the maelstrom of the primordial elements of fire, earth, air, and water. Having allowed this influence back in and releasing it through the Emerald Caldera, defeating, or at least holding off, the guardian of that place, the warden known as Deluge, the party acquired a enhancement to their elemental mote of creation, known as the Tear of Vivon Rano, that is attuned to the plane of water, and has been now encouraging Ray, their storm giant barbarian who holds that mote, to continue to delve into its depths and learn it. However, it wasn't all good news, as the party lost one of their comrades, the host, Purple Goblin, who had many versions of a Vex within him, was returned to the ground from whence he came, as his body was not able to be reunited with Vexel, the soul that had most recently inhabited it, and instead was replaced by Antony Corellian, a powerful chronologist wizard who had been, unbeknownst to the party, attached to Vexel, but not able to manifest himself. Of course, if you know anything about the history of this campaign, Antony was also an influence in the wizard JB, who was an illusionist who had found a very powerful lens, a lens of the illuminating light of Cthulhu, that another party member, Marishka, ultimately absconded with after she killed the party.
My
Absconsion.
net effect on this game, I'm realizing it's been largely negative. Maybe I should not be revived.
And so now, with their newfound comrade, the party has set forth into the Cinder Waste once more, having a solid location for the Moat of Shadow, which they are seeking. It happens to be held in Werthil's lair, Werthil being an ancient red dragon who oversees a cabal of other red dragons
Cabal.
who roam the Cinder Wastes in the confluence here, seeking to gather power for themselves. And so the party has set forth and gone through several days of rolls on the random table, investigating the tabula rasa, the table of tables, and discovering more cacophony, the Kenku warlock, connecting with the 12th drawer within the table, which she and the wizard blade singer Hugo learned was connected to the plane of Dolor, the plane of the dead. And delving into that drawer, Cacophony was able to unlock a hidden drawer within the drawer, which has consequences that we will see in the future. Meanwhile, the other party members had some heart-to-hearts about, some of their past. Celine revealing to Hasheen some of her afflictions, and the two shared a moment staring at the fiery night sky as they kept watch. Meanwhile, Ray and Anthony delved into the workings of the elemental mode of water, as well as Hugo and some others. Anthony really found himself helping the entire party and making himself a generally useful new addition to this team.
He's still on the 90-day probation.
As the party made it through several days of travel, both Ray and Hasheen
Getting swole.
remained afflicted
Oh,
by their dreams that the
I forgot
nightmare
about that!
dragon
forgot about those.
had imparted to them.
Oh.
Each of them waking up in the mornings frightened and overwhelmed. And both chose to help work off their angst through some
Getting swole.
some Pilates.
Active stretching.
Active stretching. And seeking to, Hasheen seeking to add a bit of the definition that he so fondly sees
Trying to
in
be a beefcake for Habibi.
Anthony.
Aren't you an archer? Your upper body should be like pretty
Oh,
well
it's
developed.
ripped, but have you seen him? Have you seen GTL? I know I got some competition.
And so, in the fourth day of their journey, going through the cinder wastes of ash and soot, the fiery elemental sky above them approaching the western wall of stone, which rises impossibly high and disappears into the fiery storm. The solitary mountain known as Worthill's Lair looms ever larger as the landscape turns from a molten lava more so to a rocky crag. Still hot, still uncomfortable, but not quite as molten. The stone formations rising in various degrees, the shuddering of the earth subtly shifting beneath your feet as some of the movement of the proverbial fault lines here as you approach the strongest influence of the elemental plane of earth manifesting. In the distance, you have spotted what looks to be a combat taking place. You see quite clearly a very large figure with what looks to be stark red hair on his head and on his arms that is brandishing a glowing red sword. This emerges to you about 100 feet in the distance as you pass around the cleft of a rock. Assaulting this figure, you see a very large earth elemental, itself emerging out of the stone and then retreating back in. You see this figure kind of in the midst of several other rock formations as it faces off with the earth elemental in the center. You all take watch and you approach nervously at first, but then each of you, as you talk amongst yourselves, take note of the figure, the long black leather cloak, the muscular form. This seems to match a description of an individual lost in the Cinder Wastes to you that you read about in the Tower of the Mad Wizard, Greer, who had a note from Prophelius, a fey creature who was seeking 3 lost brothers that had been diffused through the plains. And this lost individual, known as Bunty, is somewhere here. And of course, as this description greets you, you see what looks to be this individual described. However, he's not alone. Having rolled perception, it appears that on a rock formation high up, there is a, again, large figure with a swirling mass of stone and soot as its legs. Brown skinned with rough braided hair that falls down past its shoulders, conjuring what looks to be stones in its hands. You, Celine, and Hugo immediately recognize this, and Hashin, as a Dao, a earth genie, that seems to be somehow controlling this earth elemental which is attacking this figure. Interestingly, there is nearby a fire elemental which seems fixed on this figure as well, though this is odd because fire elementals aren't typically in league with earth genies. You get you get closer, approaching.
That's a new one.
You approach her?
You get approach her. You get closer, approaching the a rock to get a full view as the figure in the center seems to notice you and calls out to you, please help,
Oh, I was hoping it was Australian with the name Bunty.
Good day.
Good day, mate.
Please help. It is no use for me. As he yells in his in a voice that is strained and stressed and
I don't know if I trust that accent.
It seemed like
under
he was
pressure.
faking it.
As the figure blocks an attack from the earth elemental, the Tao up top seems to notice you all, and a smile crests its lips. Thank you for the gifted subs, Don Cueve. Thank you for the follow.
Chicken with rabies got one of those.
Tormented by gnomes. Thank you for the follow. As I need everyone to roll initiative as we see what's going on. As you can see, we are unfortunately down our warlock who is vacationing, our Kenku warlock Cacophony, as well as our...
Are you going to play Cacophone?
I'm going to play Cacophone, yeah.
I'm using this today.
Steve is going to play Hugo and Anthony, his two
It's not even leaning on anything.
dueling wizards.
How did that happen? He just rolled a d20 and it sat in the middle on the edge.
That's
Like, it wasn't
against
leaning
anything.
against anything.
All right.
That's
that
metaphorical
is impressive.
for something.
All right, so, and Hugo rolls...
Oh, I just rolled in.
Oh, did you? Okay, very good. I mean, Cacophony. Cacophony rolled a 16. Plus
Nice.
2. So Cacophony's at an 18.
17 for me.
Anyone 21 to 25?
Crit, so 23.
23 for Ray. 17 you said,
Said
Hasheen?
to wait for
You're-
crit to go on.
16 to 20?
Oh, I got a 33.
What? That's impressive.
I have a plus 14.
I hate you.
To
Chronologists-
initiative?
Yeah.
Chronologists are
How is that
crazy.
even
And I took the alert feat.
Yeah, alert feed adds plus 5. What did Hugo roll?
And 11 plus 16.
16. Okay, and Celine?
Well, I rolled a 2, so that left me with a 5.
Okay, very
so
good.
Molly
Bringing up
starts
the rear.
You had a 17?
Yeah.
Consistency is key.
Dum, dum, dum,
All right. And so, JB, you are first to act as you see this scene unfolding
Anthony.
before you. Sorry?
Anthony.
What did I say?
You don't bring up bad
Oh,
memories.
yeah. Anthony. Anthony, you are first to act as you see this
Don't bring up bad memories.
before
man.
you.
Now, do we know this person getting attacked?
You, through the eyes of Vex, would not know him or see him. You did hear conversation about a figure that looks like this with relation to Greer's Tower and the notes that were gone through, in particular by Hugo, and that he described him to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to...
You went with the full map view, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't sure which to pick, but
That's fine.
I will cast haste
Haste. Okay.
on the guy.
Haste on the guy.
Haste on the guy.
Okay.
And haste on... Oh, I can't twin haste. I'm not a sorcerer.
So it would be like, whoa, stay in your lane.
Have we had a long rest in between?
Mr. Plus
Yes,
last two
this is, you are opening the day,
Okay.
and you have your full abilities.
And how far away is that guy across the way from me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30,
Um,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
looks
like
to
100,
be,
115 feet.
You gonna make me count this out?
I think it's under 100, actually.
101. Scrub.
It's about 100 feet.
Alright.
I'm trying to find my haste, tab.
After I haste that guy in the middle,
Yep.
I'm going to give my little stone device that I made this morning when I woke up to the badger and tell the badger to cast slow on the Tao.
Okay, so your badger is next to you,
He's always on my shoulder.
on your shoulder.
He
Okay.
never leaves it.
What a weird place for a badger.
Badgers are pretty big.
Yeah, that thing's like the size
Okay.
of a large house cat.
That's on
Or
a,
a small dog.
yes, it is a, size of a small dog. It's a large badger.
I don't like the emphasis you placed on
Cast
it.
slow, so the Dow needs to make a save.
That's correct.
Oh, dude, I
That
didn't
is
realize you
a 19 on the die. So I'm presuming that saves.
Save. Okay.
Who'd you cast it on?
The Dow.
The Dow.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
All right. So you watch as the badger takes a what looks to be small moat marble and crushes it. And as it does, it kind of holds out a paw as a kind of runic glowing clock appears over the Dow and seems to wind backwards as it sees this and kind of breaks its metaphoric concentration and kind of holds up its hands and resists the magical effect, pushing it aside. Meanwhile, you watch as the creature in the center has the exact opposite, as another runic clock appears and moves forward as his movements are amped up and he begins to move at a excessive speed, and it is now Ray's turn. Are you staying? I'm sorry. Are you staying put, Anthony?
No. I will move around behind the four of them.
Like,
Yeah.
behind us?
Yeah. Yep.
That feels,
Next
that
to the
feels
rock.
good.
30 feet of movement right there.
That feels targety.
Okay, you good?
Uh-huh.
All right, Ray.
All right, Ray's gonna rage, and
Ray
then
rages.
she is going to go to the
Presumably wanting to
southwest, closer to the fire elemental.
Hmm?
Not all the way up.
That's 25 feet of movement.
Move one south, so I'm not hidden by that rock.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That is
I
30
can do
feet of
that.
movement.
Okay. And then
can try
she is going to try to sneakily cast Ice Knife.
yeah.
You're gonna suddenly cast Ice Knife?
Sneakily cast
As
ice
in,
knife.
like, she doesn't want the genie to see her hold
She's
the
like,
tear.
look over there. Bah.
Okay,
Or
so,
just, like, more
so
covert.
you kind of like you
I
kind
lent
of
her a sorcery point for
touch
subtle.
the top of your collarbone in a kind of nonchalant way. Please roll a sleight of hand.
Come on.
Dude, the slick way she rolls dice is so
It's
fascinating.
also why she misses the box like 9 times out of
Yeah, but
10.
she also starts with a crit half the
15?
time.
15, and in your opposite hand you hold it out, and all of a sudden on each fingertip coalesces a kind of plume of ice and rime
And
as
knife.
your hand itself begins to turn white, and then a flash, it shoots forth, and please roll your attack.
Can I recklessly attack a magic spell?
I think you have to recklessly attack with a melee?
I thought it was melee.
Let me confirm that. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can attack decide. Oh, it has to be in your first attack. Interesting. You can decide to attack recklessly. It does not specify it needs to be
Do it.
melee.
Oh,
So you
I'll
can
do-
recklessly
yeah,
attack.
I'll recklessly attack.
Okay,
with my
please
Ice Knife.
roll with advantage.
And then what would be my modifier for magic? Is it just my, like, what I would hit with a weapon?
No, this is your wisdom plus your proficiency. So your wisdom is, I think, plus a 3 or 4,
2.
plus 2, and your proficiency is plus.
Wait, save or my little in the top?
What's your wisdom
top.
stat? Is
15.
15, so it's plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus your proficiency, which is plus 3, I think.
She probably has a plus
Proficiency is
5.
plus 4.
Oh, plus
Okay,
So
so then
she's
so,
6.
so
Yeah,
add
six,
6
six.
to your
It's like advantage.
roll. As the ice knife moves
18.
forward, it explodes and impacts directly center mass into
Nice.
this 10-foot high humanoid shaped plume of fire. As there's a secondary explosion as the ice shatters forth, it is not close enough to catch the stone earth elemental, but it does do a secondary damage effect, because I believe I have to save now.
It's a dexterity save.
That is a natural 1.
Yay!
Putting
So
that
it gets
dice aside.
double?
So, sure, go ahead and double your
6, right?
the 6. Yep.
Okay. So it's 2d6 for the fail, and then 1d10 for the actual thing.
Sweet.
$20.
20 total. That's pretty good.
Nice.
For ice
Nice.
knife.
And
As the ice
I don't add
impacts,
anything, right?
the
No.
the creature recoils back in anger as you kind of immediately hear that like high pitched, like almost boiling and sizzling of the water as it is flashed away just as quickly as it explodes into the creature, whose attention now turns to you.
I'm going to action surge and do it again.
Okay, you can only do one ice. How many ice knives a day? And you can only cast one spell per turn.
Right. Amazing.
So you can't-
even if I action surge?
Correct.
Oh.
So you can action surge, but
you
it would
can attack.
it would
I
have
spell
to
I
be
can do 4 long rest.
okay. So you have 3 more, but you can only do one spell.
I
a
couldn't do that. again.
Correct.
Okay. I'll just stay put then.
So you will not action
Oh,
surge.
nice,
All right,
nice.
very good. Cacophony. Guys, are we? We're killing this stuff. As she kind of looks over to Hashin, who's right next to her.
Can I talk now, or do I
Sure.
have to wait?
Go ahead.
Aim for the one on the dude in the middle.
Aim for the one on the dude in the middle. I don't see anyone on top
Red-haired.
of anybody.
Red-haired guy. Not him. The guy next to him.
Want me to shoot the red-haired
No,
guy?
guy next to him.
All right. And so she attacks the red-haired guy.
I should have been more specific.
Should have been less wrong.
Did we talk about this though before we entered the battle?
She's short.
She rolled
gets
a 4 on the die.
It hit. No! The rock guy next to that guy.
That's a 12 to hit.
Did you
As
take
the-
her arm and re-aim?
As the first Eldritch Blast goes wide left and slams into the stone kind of between everyone. Just, sorry! As she redirects her attack towards the stone elemental, she moves, she tries to she kind of stutter steps, trying to get a view of him, and then she kind of looks up longingly to the top of the rock, wanting to fly.
Be free.
And she just kind of gets an angle and lets loose her second Eldritch Blast, and that is a 5 on the die, so that is 13 to hit, which also misses. Technically, it impacts into its leg, but it's a stony, strong, almost armor-like area and doesn't do any damage.
Hey, good job, right person, yeah.
She continues moving to try to get to a outcropping, as it is now the elemental's turn. Huh. Another natural 1.
His arm falls off.
No, this is for initiative for.
Oh.
Woohoo! I'm doing better with my 2.
2 natural 1s so far. Wow. As the earth elemental kind of is, it's seemingly fixated on the figure in front, takes 2 slam attacks with his massive fists at the creature in the center. That's a 17 plus, which is going to hit. That does 15 points of damage to Bunty. Second attack is a 15 plus, so that is another hit, as Bunty takes 30 points of damage as he is slammed into and staggers back. Now, he is very large, and as you've gotten closer, the hair on his arms and this kind of ruddy complexion is very, very heavy, almost fur-like, though you do see his skin and you do see fur kind of on the this fur-like hair covering the skin, but it's kind of obscured by this long flowing leather cloak. As the fire elemental moves forward, it moves into your space, Ray, and consumes you. It begins burning you. You
Tell me something new.
You immediately take 5 points of fire damage, and you are set on fire.
Wow.
So your hair begins burning, your clothes begin burning, and you are in the midst of this flame. as it makes 2 attacks against you.
At disadvantage with my cloak.
Yes.
But I recklessly attacked.
So it's even, straight. So
I didn't know if you were rolling
yeah.
advantage.
So 17
Miss.
plus is 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that is a hit. You take 15 more, 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of fire damage, which you're not raging, but
I am raging. That was the first thing I said. I said Ray rages.
She
I
did.
went, Ray rages.
I didn't hear that.
She
Yes,
didn't.
you did.
She
You
didn't.
repeated
She
it.
didn't say it all aggressive though.
I
Okay.
didn't.
She's
I-
gotten mature.
So-
You did repeat it though. You
I
said Ray
believe you.
rages while you
I
moved
don't
south.
recall that, but I believe you.
Okay.
5 points of bludgeoning, so let's have that in a 5,
Okay, roll
and then
back
the
the
so it's 10 total points of damage.
Okay.
The second attack is made this time with advantage because he hit you, so the
Yeah.
cloak is no longer active, and that is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and so you take 10 more points of total damage,
Okay.
and he is in your space, so you are consumed by this fire. Meanwhile, Bunty now takes his attack. I'm going to have him go on the same round. As he swings his sword, arcing overhead with 2 hands, it kind of glows this crimson red. Not fire, but just a crimson energy that arcs through the air, and that's cocked. 16 on the die hits as it slices through the rock with a almost katana-like precision. This seems to be a very sharp blade, as the earth elemental takes 15 points of damage itself.
Nice.
And the second attack is a
Come on.
Come on, Bunty!
15 total as he swings again, and the earth elemental kind of catches his hand
Ooh.
below the hilt and does not make any contact with the blade as he kind of turns his wrist over and releases it, and the two continue to engage in their battle. Machine, you are up.
He gets another action. I hasted him.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
As he makes
nice
the
job.
second attack, that's better. That's 14 on the die. That
Nice.
hits.
Oh, would
and
he
so
have
he
would
does
he have still gotten hit with the
15 more
+2
points
to his AC?
of damage.
Oh yeah.
Would he still have gotten hit with the +2 to his AC from
No,
haste?
he would have still been too short. One short.
Oh, okay.
And it is now Hashin's turn.
Okay. Can I get on that rock right by Bunty? I'm gonna ranger this
Up
and
to
get
here?
some
Okay,
some advantage.
Roll an athletics check.
You got this.
You won't have advantage.
No.
'cause you're
In
at-
Machine's mind, though, he does.
Okay, sure. Mechanically, but yep, go for it.
I love your insistence on divine reality.
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Unnatural 20.
Okay,
Nice.
you run up like Legolas with ease, kind of hop, 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 3 hops, and you're at the zenith of the rock as you take aim over Bunty's shoulder, barely towards the rocky, craggy face of this earth elemental, kind of opening up almost in the middle of its chest. It's like it doesn't have a neck. It's just all massive shoulders and rocky protrusions with kind of a face that opens in the center, arms and legs that are...
Yeah, well, guess who else has massive shoulders?
Boom.
Sheen, take it away.
I'm gonna try to hit him in his. I think it's a vulva. Is that what that thing's called? No. You know what I'm
Wrong
talking about.
spot. It is. It is Joey.
My wife doesn't know either. Found out.
The uvula?
Yes, that's it.
Gotcha.
Found out having a baby girl. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. So we can get off
No,
that.
no, hit him in the balls.
Congratulations.
No, is it a female?
Just learned today.
I did. Is it a female? Female rock
Is
monster?
the earth elemental a female?
I'm going for it. No,
He's
I'm gonna
aiming
try to
down
shoot
low.
right down its throat.
To its uvula.
Yeah. Do I get advantage on this?
I think so.
In fact, the opposite. You know,
Damn it.
disadvantage.
All right.
That's so funny. It didn't sink in until like 5 seconds after he said it.
Yeah, it didn't sink in for me too. 24.
24 hits.
Yeah. So I want to move it back 10 feet.
It slams into
This
the
is a
rock
weird
behind.
call shot.
14.
14 damage.
Weird. It is. I'm getting very specific.
As the
That was
bow
funny.
apparates in your hand, and the kind of also rhyme-like cold arrow emerges from the bow. It looses and impacts into center mass of the earth elemental as it kind of reels backwards from the forceful blast that propels it out of the range of Bunty, and now your second attack.
Does it take any bludgeoning because it's smashed into the wall?
It does not.
Okay. Is that a thing that could happen? I'm just wondering. Going maybe not to a rock-on-rock monster.
That's not mechanically supposed to happen that
Fair
way,
enough.
but...
Now I see that Ray's engulfed, and I would like to, now that I'm feeling like, man, my bowstring has some oomph to it, maybe I could do the same thing to a fire elemental by not hitting Ray, that she's engulfed in it, with my sharpshooter ability.
Okay, the DC will be higher.
Yeah, let's do it.
But you think you might be able to do this.
So I want to, like...
You'd have to get off your rock and get to a position mechanically where there's room behind. So where you are...
Well, where is it?
It's
like, where's
on
Ray?
her.
So she's there.
Right next to a stone. So technically there's nowhere to move behind.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, Ray.
Okay.
It won't work. I thought I could hit it into that corner.
That's... I mean, if you had an angle this way...
Yeah, but I used like 15 feet of movement to get up there.
That's correct, you did.
All right. Can I see the Dow?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna stare at him. I'm just gonna square up on the Earth Elemental one more time.
Okay. Make your second attack as as the arrow is loosed.
19.
19 hits.
Okay. And
So second arrow impacts, doing how much damage? Are you trying to move it? Well, you can't move it anymore, but
I can't move it further into that.
It's into the stone. It's as far as it can go.
Okay. I'm gonna also use a favored enemy on this one
Okay.
and add a D4 to it.
All right, please.
It's nice. 18.
18. So 14 and 18, 32 total. Very good.
I want to have shot it like it imprinted into this rock, like it pulls itself out, and there's its imprint.
Its form is hard to discern from the stone behind it, as the first arrow pierces and propels it backwards with a unnatural force. The second hits and just slams it in even further, a la all the classic, comics where they're just implanted into the stone. And it is now Hugo's turn.
Does Hugo know, like, a history check about Dao? Like, why would a Dao be involved in a combat like this?
I mean, he knows that Dao are Earth genies. He can certainly seek to discern motivations, but that would be an insight, not history.
Yeah, never mind. I was just wondering.
He is going to sling his blade out as it starts ringing, as we've heard many times. And then he's going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay, Greater Invisibility is cast on himself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No,
He is invisible?
on Anthony.
Steve, try to keep your mic as close to your mouth as possible, too.
And then he's going to... and then he's going to move. He is going to go past Cacophony as far as he can.
I think you're 40 feet of movement when you're blade singing, is that correct?
Oh, gee. He has...
He's everything.
What screen is that on? Movement feet.
I think it's in features and traits.
Walking speed is 30, and then Blade Song adds
5 billion.
10 feet, yeah. So 40. Is that 40 feet?
That is 40 feet.
Alright. That would be the end of his turn.
All right. As Hugo finishes and he goes into his blade song with kind of a delicate thrum of the blade, he takes off in a flash in Cacophony's direction. And though Celine, he is kind of obscured behind the rocks. As you see Ray
he's invisible.
consumed by the flames in front of you, this massive figure looming at very quick speed, having been enhanced by Anthony, fighting this earth elemental and the Tao in the distance, all in plain view.
Can I cast slow? Because it's a 40-foot cube of effect. in the middle point so that it encapsulates the Dow and the Earth dude. I can't kind of see the rocks.
Do you get to
where I
select
am.
your targets within that
Yeah.
cube?
Up to 6 creatures.
I checked. He's 45 feet away from that rock monster.
That's what I figured, so I
Yeah.
just want to make sure. Wait, oh, hold on. He is? Because he moved him back 10 feet, didn't he? So he was out of
Oh,
reach
now
when
he
you
might be
cast it.
closer,
Yeah, now
yeah.
he's closer. Because
From
we got
here?
him back 10 feet. If I can aim it at a point, so if I can aim it at a point in between the two of them, so
How
that
high? How tall is the cube?
40, 40, 40.
It's
Yep.
a 40 total.
Yep.
Yes, you could get the two of them in that 40 cube.
Okay, so I'm going to quicken that casting.
Okay, so the casting is quickened. You have your sorcerer points marked off.
Yep. And they have to roll a wisdom save.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the earth elemental first. That is a failure with a 7 on the die. So
Does that mean advantage for melee attacks then?
no?
It
But
means
his
his-
AC is
Lower.
2 points lower, I believe.
His
Okay.
speed is halved. He takes 2 penalty to
opposite
AC
of
and
haste.
Dex saving throws, and he can only use an action or a bonus action, not both.
That's a 17 on the die for the Dow.
Oh, that passes. That meets
Sorry.
it.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be
That's
a
okay.
toughie.
I mean, it would have been plus. Is on the
Yeah.
die, so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
but
alright.
the earth elemental is slowed. Again, you watch a similar spell to Anthony, though not quite the same. There is a set of almost what look to be braids that seem to wrap around the earth elemental and tie it in place, although the braids dissolve as they kind of explode in runic form, and you watch as his body is slowed down to a malaise. It is now the Dow's turn.
Well, I'm not done yet. I have my action still.
Yes, you do.
Can I move closer to my party behind the rock where Hashin is?
5, 10, 15.
Okay, and then I can activate Emboldening Bond,
Okay.
which should get...
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay, great. And now, since I'm level 9, I can get 4 creatures instead of 3
Nice.
with my proficiency. So I'm gonna get Ray. I'm gonna get Hashin. Of course, duh.
This is the D4 thing, right?
Yep.
Once per turn.
Yep,
To like
yep, yep,
everything.
yep. I think I can reach Hugo.
What's the range?
Let me check. Dun, 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 dun. 30 feet.
You can't see Hugo.
Oh, that's right. Well, hold on.
She can now because she moved up.
He's invisible. Greater invisibility.
She cannot see him.
It doesn't
because of greater
specify I have to
invisibility.
see them. I just have to be at peace with them.
Ooh.
You are at peace with Hugo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so me, Hashin, Hugo, and Ray. That's 4. Okay.
So you're giving it to yourself as well.
Yep.
Okay, very good. You are bonded, and again, you see these spectral braids that seem to not bind as if to ensnare, but instead they kind of go around the head of each of the individuals and rest almost as if a braided crown
Oh,
is
like a
there
laurel?
before it then disappears. As like a laurel disappears, but there is a light glow kind of in the center of your forehead. I'm good, thank you. Center of your forehead. Are you finished then?
Yep.
Okay.
Tasty.
Yep.
Go get gummies though. Wawa.
Run out to the store.
As the
By your next
Dow
turn.
is up and it sees what's going on, its form begins to sink slightly into the rock where it's just up to its waist in the stone formation in which it sits, or stands, or hovers, levitates.
something Volva.
And you watch as it takes stock of everything that's going on and takes 2 of its hands and kind of makes an upward thrusting motion as you feel beneath each of your feet, all 6 of you, a eruption of stone that shoots forth.
You see Anthony react by swinging his hands like this as he casts Temporal Shunt. So the Targeting creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or vanish, being thrown to another point in time and causing the attack to miss or the spell to be wasted.
Okay, can we just put him back to baby?
This is a class feature?
No, this is a 5th level spell.
This is a 5th level spell.
Dang.
It is one of his illumination spells.
What? It's wisdom?
Oh no, it's a chronology spell. Wisdom save, which he keeps passing.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So
don't you have like a portent feature?
essentially what happens
This is going to be close. Please describe.
Essentially what happens is as Anthony crosses his hands like this, that clock that you saw slowing down above his head shoots out from his hands straight at the Tao. And as it gets closer to the Tao starts flickering, almost like he is disappearing from existence. And depending on his save, we'll see if he does or not.
That is 15.
Fails.
Nice.
So he goes into the...
Nice.
He goes into another point in time. That is up to you what happens.
Okay. And
For like he doesn't come back, or is it like
disappears.
banishment?
Now, at the start of its next turn, it reappears where it was or in the closest unoccupied space.
okay.
It doesn't remember me casting the spell or being affected by it.
Okay.
Whoa,
and so
that's
as
cool.
it goes to cast its Bones of the Earth spell, which is a 6th level spell.
That was a good one.
Why can't I die and come back at level 11?
As the ground beneath each of your feet begins to shift and shake, it then suddenly ceases. And you look up and the Tao is gone.
Oh boy.
And you look back as you felt this expulsion of energy from behind you, Celine in particular.
Oh no!
And you kind of see
You jerk!
this grimace on Anthony's face, and he just kind of gives a little flex.
Is your somatic component your pecs twitching? Is that how you
They do all the.
Not that spell. There is one. There
That's
is
called
a
suggestion,
spell.
and it's an auto succeed.
It's called mass suggestion.
Oh.
That's great. You can
Well
also
played,
couple
well
it with
played.
enlarge. That was wonderful. Wow, you're gunning for me.
Carissa.
What's up?
We are not interested in buying followers, thank you.
Speak
And
for
so
yourself.
we...
What do you have to offer, Acrolith?
You see the Tao disappear. Wonderful. Excellent. Anthony, your turn.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing you did that.
will
Oh, I'm okay.
move closer to where he was.
30 feet of movement takes you there.
And I will hold a spell.
Okay, you begin concentrating on which spell?
Searing Sun.
What is that? You're busting out things I've never even heard of.
It's an illumination
We've never
spell.
lived this long.
You need to also understand that Anthony has access to deep magic.
That's true. He's been around for like 1,000 years.
So there are spells that
over
Anthony
1,000
has
years.
that are don't exist anywhere else.
Whoa.
So, in
needs
practicality,
to see
did you
his
say
spell book.
Steve make up some spells?
No, this is deep magic. It is a specific supplement.
I will if you want me to, but I would have made something up
It's
like
a specific supplement Kickstarter that has a class known as illumination magic.
Okay, cool.
That's fun.
this. Now, is it daytime?
Yes,
Okay.
technically, though there is no sun. It is just the fiery, stormy sky above.
But we
you.
are in the day part of the day-night cycle. From the Midnight Concord.
It is the day.
You
part
could
of
argue
the-
that this
the
whole plane
cycle.
is a
There's
sun.
no sun on this planet?
There are no.
All right, I got to get rid of this spell.
Then there's about to
I have
be.
to see the sun in order for this to work.
Okay, well then
He does not cast this
you
because he
can
can't see the
recognize
retcon
it,
sun.
You would know that.
Going
You
into
would
the
obviously
Shadowfell.
know-
I will Shoot.
What's it called?
We
when
don't know that.
There's a thingy covering the sun. Why am
An
I blanking on this?
A total eclipse of the heart?
Yeah, does that count as an anti-sun?
Nikki French.
I don't know. Every now and then I
No,
get a
I don't know
little
what that
bit
is.
lonely.
Okay, I will hold the spell still.
You're holding a spell still, yep. So you're still concentrating.
And I will.
That is Kobold Press, Turbo, you're correct.
Now I need to know who sings Total Eclipse of
Alright,
the
this
Heart.
doesn't have anything like that. So I'm holding Starfall. And I'm targeting him when he arrives
Tyler.
back at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
And the Earth Elemental and the Fire Elemental.
You can target all three.
I can target up to 5 that I can see.
That you can see within what range?
60 feet.
So,
Am I close enough?
Of a point or
so
from
you're
yourself?
holding the action until you see the Dow.
That's right.
And then you're releasing it.
Yes.
60 feet. Roll an Arcana check. You're, like, on the line.
Oh, really?
Thanks, Jay.
I rolled a 19.
You are within 60 feet of your prolific arcane strength.
Love you.
He was
Okay.
friends with Pythagoras. He
Very
knows
good.
this.
Is that your turn, Anthony, or are you doing anything else?
Bonus action. I'm going
Be a
to.
BA.
What
With
again?
that BA.
I'm
Fifth level.
going To look at what I can do.
Molly, you seem a little down tonight.
I'm just tired.
No, I'm
That's
not
why
doing
she
it.
has to end at 10.
I'm not going to do anything.
Well, he's gonna crit every
No.
turn.
So no
The big
further
goal.
action, Anthony?
So then we
Nope.
wrap
Okay.
up by 10:30.
Nope as in no further action?
I'm
or
all done.
Nope as in you are. Okay.
Turn is over.
Ray.
Okay, I have something
Bring
creative,
the
and I
energy.
don't know if it's actually going to work.
Just
so let me.
yell it.
I want to say what I want to do. So let me know if it's going to work.
Yep.
So my thought is, if I create water, and then I shape the water, can I engulf this fire thing the same way it's engulfing me in fire, and then have it like counteract and have an area attack on it?
So from a mechanical standpoint, that would technically be 2 spells being cast.
It's a cantrip.
It is. It's still a spell. However,
Dang it! I will never understand magic.
however, you possess the tier of Vibon Rock.
Yeah, you do! Yeah, you do!
Which is an elemental mode of creation, which
Yeah,
is
it
one of
is!
the most powerful artifacts in my world,
Yes!
of my version of this world.
And it's level 2.
And you can only cast a cantrip.
And you have enhanced it through a second piece of the map.
Come on, baby!
I will allow you to try this. It will
Okay.
just have a Arcana check roll to make it happen. That is relatively high.
She's got
Okay.
a D4.
Will it?
You do have a D4 to add to this.
I will. Yep.
It's my
if I
job.
succeed, would it douse the fire that set me on fire?
If you succeed, I will describe what happens.
Okay, and would this be my entire action?
Yes.
Okay.
Where the
If I then action surge, can I then
Yes.
hit them? Okay.
I don't understand
Molly,
mechanics. This is why I play a
You
barbarian.
just do it!
Come on, Molly!
Bring the energy and you can't be wrong.
Save your
Okay.
D4. You might need it later.
So
if
an
you roll well.
Arcana check.
With your D4.
Well, she can add it after she rolls.
Oh, yeah. You need it though.
Yeah,
Remember,
so? Yeah,
he
he
said
said
it's
it
pretty
higher.
high. It doesn't
Okay,
just
Because
pass
this is
with flying
yeah,
colors.
this is if you can make it happen or not. Did she max it?
No.
It was good.
The
Take it
D4
as a
man.
3.
23.
Nice.
23.
I rolled a 19 on the die. Remember, I am only +2 in
I know.
Arcana.
You are. That is not your strength. You need.
But Molly is the
you
strength.
need it to be to 20.
Oh!
Okay, all right.
Okay,
So we were wrong, but you won.
That's okay. We were, I mean, it was close enough.
And
that
as
makes me feel
you
comfortable.
feel your
Yep.
body burning, you do take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Nice job,
Before
Ray.
You reach up to your chest, non-subtly. However,
Ah, shit, I forgot to say it. Sorry.
the Dow is not there.
Oh,
Woo!
Yeah,
him.
I did that on purpose.
Nice freaking
So,
job.
on purpose.
And
yeah.
as
Good job, Anthony.
you feel your eyebrows burning from your
Oh,
face,
you're so pissed.
you clutch the tear in your grasp, and you imagine a covering, almost like a shield, a body shield of water that just whelms over you. And that's exactly what happened. Emitting out from the tear over your hand, a layer of water just covers over your entire body that you are also able to breathe without issue. And The flaming effects of the fire elemental are doused and no longer
Awesome.
affecting you.
Okay. I would like to action shirt.
We're gonna action surge your stag.
Action charge.
My feet are
Yes,
sweaty.
yes.
Statistically.
I will recklessly attack this
Shaking.
one.
Now that I can't be hurt by fire,
I have no idea what's
statistically speaking.
She's action
22 to
charging.
hit.
22 hits.
Don't you know this?
She's inside of him. It should like super hit.
Versus action shirt.
Action shirt.
16 damage.
16 damage as the
That's the capstone abilities.
as your warhammer kind of almost hitting yourself, but not quite. You kind of over your shoulder slam into what you think is this creature's face as it takes the full brunt of the damage, with your hammer also itself swirling with water all around it as it impacts into the face of the fire elemental. You have a second attack.
I do. Okay, that was my second question.
You hit him in his uvula. Good job.
Better than the other one.
That depends who you're
You
talking
know where
to.
to aim next, Molly.
That's a 19 on the die.
19 hits. Well, 19 plus hits.
Yeah.
With ease.
Boy, bludgeoning damage there would hurt like a mother. It's a weak point on this creature. If I could just
18.
interject that.
I agree.
18 more damage. Wow,
I
okay.
never experienced it, but
Got a
I'm
great
sure
weapons master it.
Do it now.
We don't want it to
Add
breed.
10.
Nope.
No.
Gotta announce it. Are you staying engulfed with the flame?
How can I see like how long I feel like my water bubble is gonna last?
You think that you are concentrating on it.
Okay,
So if you take damage, you would need to make a concentration save.
that's what, like half. I have to beat half of what the
Half a
I get.
damage
You
or a
have to-
10.
If you have a 10 or above, or half of the damage taken, whichever
Okay.
is
You
greater.
can do it.
Yeah, I'll stay there. I think
Okay.
I'll be okay.
Very good. It is now Cockaphone's turn.
I have a plus 10.
Come
for
on, cockaphone!
Wait,
She
if I have
takes-
a plus 10 for Constitution, do I just automatically pass?
If you roll a 1, you would fail, but
Okay.
otherwise,
Okay.
unless you take more damage than that.
Yeah.
Oh right.
You're really rolling on the damage, not the...
She looks out at the mass of
it's
enemies going on, and she just makes her Eldritch Blast. Why not? I'll make it quick.
Bing
That's
bang.
a 22 to hit and a 13.
Do we
the
feel like-
first impacts into the Earth Elemental as he is pushed back into the stone.
Oh, does she have it too?
Does she have
Eldritch?
Repelling?
1 and 2?
I don't remember what she
Did
actually
she take
took.
that? Agonizing?
What
No, she took the pulley one. Grasp
Yes.
of the dark.
Pull him out.
Nah.
All right.
She is, she does... maxed it. 15 points of
Nice.
damage
Cockaphone.
as
At the
this
girl.
Earth Elemental is starting to show cracks in its hardened form as she will back up a bit, and it is now the Elemental's turn as he disappears from view
Poop.
as he
Just
melds into the stone behind
Right.
and is slowed, so it does not have his full movement speed. And you don't see him anywhere.
Okay. So he's underground because he's half his speed, so he can't pop back up. Right
Correct.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Hashin, you feel underneath your feet a similar shaking to what you had previously experienced when the Tao was casting the spell before Anthony obliterated it, as a second earth elemental emerges out of the stone that you are in and goes to thrust you off of the stone.
Thrust away.
Oh,
He,
dang.
he
A
is-
second one, you said? Not the
as he
same?
emerges
Okay.
out, this one has kind of a crystalline protrusions all through it
Oh.
Really?
as it is asserting
Ooh.
dominance over this rock.
It's a dragon
This
shard.
is my rock!
It's a
King of
dragon
the
shard
rock!
Elemental.
Please roll
What'd you say?
a
Dragon shard elemental.
dex
Wouldn't
Stop
that be
that.
dex save or strength save, your choice.
It's probably gonna be strength because I'm so strong. Deck
We have
save.
been working out.
Not that strong. I get a D4 as well, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
it's-
you didn't use it at all on your turn.
Correct. I didn't. I don't think I actually had it until.
Okay, so you're up. So if you use it now, I don't think you can then use it on your turn.
It's
yeah.
once per turn.
We're good.
Not once per round.
I'm not worried about
Right.
Okay.
not
So
hitting.
this would be part of his. Go ahead.
15.
15. You fall prone
Oh,
as you are unable to.
sucks.
You
That's a
you
pretty good roll.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
As the creature then jumps off on top of you. For
Oh
its first
no!
attack,
Yeah.
to slam
No,
you
I get
into
it.
the ground.
Yep. Mhm.
It has advantage because you are prone. That is a 20 plus to
Yeah.
hit. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
Hold
as
on.
its feet
Whoops.
slam
As
into
my
you.
reaction, I'm going to use the 3d6 for the spirit shield.
Okay.
Minus 10.
Okay.
Plus
As
10, I should say.
the feet were about to
That was
absolutely
big.
Yeah.
crush you into the ground, there is a spectral purple shield as you see one of Ray's ancestors kind of
2 to 3 dice.
laying prone next to you, hold up the shield and just thrust the oncoming legs to the side as it just
Your word of the
lands
day today.
on you but off you. In frustration, it brings another attack slamming down on top of you. That is a 23 to hit, which is 15 more points of bludgeoning damage.
That one I can't.
Holy moly!
Meanwhile, out of the stone from directly in front of
Another one?
Anthony, you see another figure emerge. This one is smaller and is wielding a massive warhammer clad in armor from its torso up. It looks to be kind of a bronzy, brassy armor that is almost melded with its rocky form. This, Anthony, you would know, is a Earth Myrmidon.
No!
In-
No!
That doesn't even make sense.
As it
Is that-
moves,
Kill it with
And-
prejudice!
Air and stone.
it's all stone.
So who's calling
But
these out?
I thought a myrmidon was air.
That's an
Oh,
air
that's
myrmidon.
There are elemental
was hoping the
Myrmidons of
Lord
each
couldn't
type.
I did not know that.
Yep.
The guy was gone.
And this looks to be a minor
They're controlling themselves.
Earth Myrmidon.
guess.
There are larger that are out there.
Or he's invisible.
Anthony, as he makes an attack against you,
Guys in
Dang.
a different state of time.
that is a natural
Maybe not calling
1.
them out.
Dang, this is your third one for the night?
That dice is
Like it.
done. Makes his second attack. That is a 16 on the die.
Miss.
That is
Bro,
going
what's
to
your
hit
number?
you.
It is?
There's a 16 on the die.
Oh.
Are you doing anything about it?
No, I'm holding a spell. That would be my reaction to cast my spell.
That
so
is correct. So it is a 24 to hit,
that hits.
and it will add its thunderous strike to this attack.
Thanks.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Shoot. 15.
15 fails.
Ugh.
You are knocked prone,
Ugh.
and you take 40 points of bludgeoning and thunder damage
40?
combined as
Oh,
the attack
gosh.
impacts against you and then explodes out as the thunderous form strikes you. I need you to make a concentration save. You must be to 20.
I have
Do you have an
advantage.
advantage?
I have advantage on concept.
Okay.
24.
That succeeds. You maintain concentration on your spell as
Another.
your
4.
badger is thrown from
Oh,
you
the badger.
and then dissolves into the ether as
Oh,
the
crap.
thunderous damage echoes forth into
He served his
its
purpose.
into its form. It takes a second attack on you now that you're prone. It has advantage. That is a 19 on the die. Plus, you take 20 more points of bludgeoning damage, and it takes its third attack
Dude,
upon you,
Hold
also
on. Hold
with
on.
advantage.
Slow yourself down here. Hold
It
on.
is 18 on the die.
Hold on. I am a chronergy wizard.
You
okay?
are a Chronergy Wizard.
This isn't supposed to
The
happen,
third
dang it.
attack will hit as well. But you can intervene here because you do
Gosh.
chronergy stuff.
What was the first hit roll?
19 on the die.
Fired those
The
off.
third hit was an 18 on the die.
What is the total roll?
The total for the first is a 27.
Oh, damn. So I was pretty much screwed no matter what.
The total for the second is a 26.
All right.
You take 40 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you down?
No.
There are 2 more saves. Each one must be to 10. It is not combined because they are 2 separate attacks.
How many attacks did this guy just have?
3.
3.
Wow, dang, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I dropped concentration.
Oh,
As the
shoot.
spell goes away.
That stinks.
And that is my turn for the elementals.
Bunty.
Holy crap.
Bunty turns and sees the downed Anthony and goes into flanking position and goes to slice through with advantage. That is a 19 to hit,
Nice.
No, I know.
Oh.
which does
I
hit.
care about him too.
And the second attack
He's not hasted anymore.
is a... That does not hit. That's
Really?
16 to hit. And so he takes 15 points of damage to the Earth Myrmidon. As he remains in a flank position, he is no longer hasted.
He is exhausted.
And his turn comes to an end, and he is exhausted until at the end of his next turn. Hasheen, you are up.
All right. I'm
really set him up good,
You
didn't
know, I almost got stepped on.
Well, he added 2 more in.
I got
when you
punched
were
3 inches into the ground, much like I did to his buddy.
Yep.
And I look at my ring and I kiss it, and a green energy goes around me. I cast Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
I don't have any opportunity attacks when I move now,
Okay.
and I have an extra 30 feet of movement.
Which
so,
is useful when prone.
yeah, so I'm going to stand up,
Okay, so you have
half my Zephyr feet movement.
30 feet of movement left.
So
Hold
no, I
on.
should have 45.
Hold on, cast Zephyr after you stand
Yeah,
up.
you would technically order of operations.
Fine.
You have 45 feet of movement left.
Okay. I
this
want
guy.
to... I have to move things. Okay. I'm going to get behind Celine.
Okay, you move behind Celine.
Yeah. I'm going to first shoot the guy over
You're using
Anthony.
her as a human shield.
Shoot the guy over Anthony.
I'm petite.
Okay. So you see Anthony down now that you have emerged out from behind the rock and pressed into the ground. And you see Bunty also moving to engage. Go to make your attacks.
I have Elven Accuracy on this. So
I
have my Zephyr Strike.
Hey, did the dad
Yes,
let
you have
Wanda
advantage,
come
so
back
you
up
roll
on his
triple
turn?
advantage.
And
He came back up when he was
His
attacking.
turn
I'm
is
going to
coming up.
sharpshoot this mofo too.
All
Going
right,
up the
so
gap,
minus
sorry,
5
the
plus
earth
10.
elemental that went under. Did he come back up on his turn?
He didn't come up back yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Word, I'll take it.
Shoot, I wish I was Hexblade Cursing because I would have critted. 19 on the die.
19 hits.
Um,
Well, 19 on the die.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that
It's gonna hit.
definitely hits.
Okay, so then we're starting with a 10, a D8, because it's, I guess it's not an elemental anymore, right? It's a Myrmidon.
This is a different figure entirely from the one that you
Oh, okay.
did your favorite enemy to before.
Yeah, I'm favoring this guy too.
That one still hasn't emerged back out of the.
So does it replace, or do I now have 2 favorite enemies out on the battlefield?
You have. Well, how does it read? I think you can change it to the new guy, right?
I can do it as many times up to my proficiency.
Right, you can do it 4 times in a day, I believe. For long rest.
Yeah, I think once you choose a new favorite foe, the other one goes away.
Okay, it's fine. All right.
Okay.
You take 23 points of damage. And
23 points of
you're
damage. Very good.
moved back 10 feet, slammed into that wall.
Nice.
Okay.
Now in a flanking position with Bunty and Hugo.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
yet, but Hugo could try.
Okay.
Nah,
And now I
he's not
pivot
coming.
and I turn towards the guy who was trying to hit me.
Yep.
And I shoot him.
Okay, make your attack.
I'm gonna sharpshoot him as well.
Okay, -5 plus 10. You do not have triple advantage on this.
I know,
FYI.
but I rolled a crit.
Nice.
That's useful.
So I'm gonna smite his ass.
Nice.
Please describe how you do this.
Okay.
That's so creepy!
Yeah, this is a big one.
Maybe you aren't a warlock.
No, warlocks are bad. So I first shot the first guy to get him away from Anthony. I pivot and I kind of rest my aiming hand on Habibi's shoulder to steady it, and I let go of this arrow that has this thwap of energy, and it goes like right between the eyes of this dude.
All right. So you thwap near Habibi and you pierce into the
Yeah,
earth
that's
elemental.
Yeah, so
And
now
it-
it's a level 5 spell.
It explodes with elemental and eldritch energy.
Do I need to roll? I don't know how much damage I guess I have to roll. So what do I have to roll? It's
Yeah.
a 10d6 plus a 2d8
Yep.
plus 20? Does the
Plus 10.
plus 10?
Well, plus
Plus
15.
18.
Plus 15.
Why?
5 and 10. Oh, what's your plus? Your
It's plus 8. It's plus 18.
oh, because of your so plus 18.
Hey, are you Fury of the Smaller?
And I'm Fury of the smaller.
You can do that. They're
Yes,
bigger than
everybody!
you. No one ever remembers that. It is a.
What am I, chop liver?
All right.
I don't
It's the
have.
second time I've reminded of this for
So,
his crit.
10d6,
No one but Carissa remembers that.
Thank you, Amen.
2d8.
Although the Fury of the Small is not doubled.
My only
is
function
it just my level?
is to say Attribute
It's just
4
your level, yeah.
and Fury of the
So
Small.
9 now.
Yep.
So I would add a 27
So 27 to this, which is
10d6, 2d8, and 27?
67 points of damage right between the eyes.
Wow.
67.
Which is what? That's the
That's
vulva,
awesome.
right? Right
Yeah,
there?
in the vulva.
Yeah, right in the vulva. I get him right in the vulva, right between the eyes.
the Volvo. What car is he driving?
Yeah, it's from Sweden.
Oh, okay. All right. As you do
He's
this,
moved back 10
there
feet
is
as
an
well.
explosion of eldritch energy as he is covered with this frost that craters his chest, as the stone and crystals that formerly had made up his midsection are just obliterated and lost into the cinder wastes as he kind of staggers back against the rock, still up, but very badly hurt with one attack.
And then, because I still have all that movement still,
You still have
I should have 30,
30 feet of movement
I
left.
want to climb the big rock.
Okay, we'll roll an athletics check.
Oh, so you get more bludgeoning damage when you fall off.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
But
it.
I mean, if I can draw them to different places, I don't know. We'll see. It might work. This might be stupid.
That guy should come back and you should be mooning it when he comes back. It's the first thing he sees.
What am I? Athletics? 16?
16. You use the full rest of your movement, and it's a bit awkward because it's higher. So, whereas in a smaller climb, you kind of meld your dexterous form with your newfound athletics. This is much more of a upper body kind
Yeah.
of pull yourself up, and you're just strong enough to
I
get
think
there.
of my mornings with Ray where I wanted to stop at like the 8th or 9th rep, and Ray just called me a little bitch and told me to keep going. So
That's exactly what Ray called
I
you.
did.
Drill Sergeant Ray. You didn't use your D4 that turn, did you?
I used it on.
You use it on the reaction.
Gotcha, gotcha.
It'll now come back next turn. You're up.
Yep.
All right, Hugo is up.
He gets into flanking and kills this guy.
Yeah. Hey, doesn't he have a lightning? No, I don't know. That wouldn't hit them.
You want him to hit Bunty?
No, I thought Bunty was a
Fine.
bad guy for a second. I can never keep it
Fine.
straight.
He's gonna line up the guy there. He has advantage anyway because he's invisible, so he didn't have to flank at all.
Oh.
But now
I was
Bunty has
trying to help.
advantage.
But now
No, he's
Bunty
double
has
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah, you really don't.
And he will cast Booming Blade
All right,
as his
Blade
cantrip.
singing?
make your attack.
He has blade singing.
You
What's
have
that combo he does?
advantage.
He does like booming blade and green flame blade at the same time.
Um,
Isn't that what Hugo does?
I don't know what.
Something
No,
like
she
his
does
weapon
Shadow
does.
Blade.
Oh, that's
and-
right. Yeah, that's the one.
Actions. Okay, plus 9. 22.
Hits.
Alright, so 1d8.
So as the invisible form lashes out, there is a thunderous boom of energy that reverberates, and the rock around you that you're kind of leaning up against just shatters down to the kind of the ground level with the ash and soot that's there, all kind of thrown back by the force of the thunderous boom. The creature itself also is not having not seen Hugo at all, is taken off guard and kind of thrown to its side towards Bunty as you do.
And he takes.
Does he have a rogue sneak attack function yet?
Yes.
So he has advantage, right? He could do that sneak attack.
Oh,
on
yeah.
his
True.
attack?
It would be
Sneak
2d6 more. Yep.
Okay, so 13.
That's my function in this campaign.
I'm not
And
gonna
he
say
uses Fear of
anything
the
about it.
Small!
Yes, he does. And he has a D4. I just have a checklist, and I just intrusive interject into
That's
everyone's
right.
turn.
Tabulating how much extra damage you squeeze out for people over the
Because
course
I
of the
can't
campaign.
hurt anyone this time around, and I have to live vicariously.
I did 3,100 extra
20,
points. of
28 damage.
28. Are you using Fury of the Small?
damage for another
That
9?
guy's a big dude. He
What-
did 4 attacks and knocked you out, bro. About.
No.
Okay, 28 more damage. Very good.
And his second attack, he'll swing again.
Second attack goes through. This time not booming bladed, but a regular attack.
And that is a 27.
27 hits.
And
This is not magically enhanced, so it's a normal attack of the sword, which this creature resists.
13 damage.
Okay, 13 halved down
How does
to-
Blade Song not make his melee attacks magical?
It does not.
I know.
it's
How does
weird.
I
it?
imagine him
Booming
just
Blade
whistling.
does, which is why the first one went through normally. As you pierce through once more, the hardened form seems to resist as you catch some of the armor as well, although you do pierce through the rock, ultimately slashing through. It is... Are you staying
No,
there,
he's
Hugo?
moving his full speed up the rocks.
Okay, please roll an athletics check
Athletics?
to climb the rock.
Oh, that he's not flanking.
Are you sure? Because he's gonna like be doing some backflips and tightrope walking to get up.
Everyone, even Rubius, has always asked this question since the dawn of this game. Sure, I can't backflip up the side of the building.
Oh,
He does have a D4 he can add
He has.
if he needs to.
No, it's 23.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
He's a +7 already.
You kind of leap up and grab the edge and very adeptly just lift
Nice.
yourself up, and how
So
far
he has,
up the
he has
rocks?
40 feet, so as
Son of
far
a
as he
gun.
can.
You got up there?
As close
Okay.
to the corner that he's gonna jump over to the Dow.
He leaps to about there as he uses his full movement and is kind of on the same height as where the Dow is.
Hugo's in his own Tom Cruise action movie
Yeah.
right now, and it's so in character.
He just broke his,
I love it.
And no one
broke
sees
his
it.
ankle jumping over that, but the film kept going.
I want
It's shaky cam
Okay.
on nothing right now.
now that Hugo's turn is over, I want everyone to know he does not have shield or Misty Step.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Let's move on.
Wait, doesn't he have it, but he didn't prepare, or he just
He
doesn't
has
have it?
Oh, he
them.
has shield in his ring.
He has them in his ring. He knows them, but he doesn't. He casts them into the ring and then uses them from his ring.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Useful for you to know.
Yes, very useful.
Celine, you are up.
Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. I am going to.
I believe he has 1 Misty Step and 2 shields, FYI.
Thank you.
So I am going to. I'm gonna quicken cast slow again,
Okay.
which means I will be dropping it on the one guy who we can't see,
Yep.
But
He
I'm
is
doing
no longer
this-
slowed.
in the hope to get all 3 of them again.
Oh, poop nuggets. I'm getting
Okay.
it thrown off my perch.
Well, if I can get him, because I don't have to see him, so it's within 60 feet. If he's within 60 feet of a point in the middle.
Where are you placing your cube?
Oh no, this matters. Okay. So Can I
Ooh,
get...
he's 5
They're
feet
like a
outside
triangle
of it.
like this, right? Can I put the point... I guess it would technically be next to Hasheen. And 60 feet out from that point.
From here?
No, I
60
mean next
feet?
to Hasheen. Oh, Hasheen's on the rock.
Hasheen,
Who's the
that's
guy
it.
laying down? Oh, that's
Anthony.
Anthony.
That's Anthony.
That's
me
right.
with
Okay, so next to Anthony, technically.
So here,
Yeah.
and you want to go 60 feet, like
As
this.
many of them as I can get. I
Okay.
don't forget how many there are on.
Can she cast it as a parallelogram?
Please, I need to roll 3.
yes,
Saves.
a cube is a
here.
parallelogram.
That is a 19 on the die. That's a success.
Dang it.
I'm going to keep rolling that one. That is a 10 on the die. That's a failure. He is slowed. Slow. We'll make this slow. And that is a natural 20.
Dang it! You don't have a portent thing that would be helpful here?
I'm not helping you right now.
Jerk.
I'm on the ground with 1/5 of my health left.
Well,
and
then
you
I
cast
take
slow.
that.
So no.
Then I take, because I quickened it, and I can take my action bomb of peace to walk over to his dead ass and give him health points back.
Dead ass!
Feisty
I'm not dead,
Celine
but you could have quickened a healing
feisty
spell and done that.
Celine
What? I don't know heal! This
walks
is the
up
exact
to
same
you
amount!
and just slaps you in the,
Right in the
face.
in the exposed chest.
It's a 5-star.
And yeah, except Celine, you kind of linger a little bit as you just feel that.
Oh,
that-
don't read into this!
Yeah, you know, you're.
So what if I
you're
do? I'm checking
angry.
his heartbeat.
You're angry with him.
So what if I do?
I'm sorry, am I not allowed to?
Looking's not a crime. So what? I copped a feel. He's healed. Oh, like you didn't like it, Anthony.
Consent matters, and I did not consent.
This is your first use of this ability, correct?
Yep.
How many do you have per day?
But it just says as an action. I can do this whenever.
63.
Wait, let me
You
specify.
you have a pool of these die, I believe, that you're
this is
at
almost
starting
like a-
at second level, you can use your channel divinity to make your very presence a soothing
using.
balm.
Oh, this is you're going cleric
yeah.
side, not
This is peace
sorcerer
cleric.
side.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. You're good.
Um.
So you can do it twice a day. Channel divinity is twice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't know that.
Paladins only get 1, but I don't know about clerics.
She's cleric, yeah.
Okay. So you get
Maybe it's once per short rest. I can't remember.
9 hit points back.
9 points of healing
Hey, how's that feel?
as she sort of slaps you, but you've rolled insight check.
Who, me or him?
Anthony,
Crit fail.
Yes.
she slaps you,
Oh, you don't
But-
want to read
but
into that
heals
with a
you.
crit fail?
but heals you.
Put some wrong implications on it. That'd be funny. All
Some
right.
You
respect
think
on my
maybe,
name.
maybe she's a little rough.
That was directed at Steve, not you. He would not know that.
Rough healer.
As I prepare to cast Revivify on Steve's character.
I refuse.
Alright,
I think that's
At the
everything I
end
can
of
do. Yeah.
at the end of this turn, it is now the Dow's turn, which reemerges and quickly takes stock of the situation and
My slow gamble didn't play off. I'm sorry, guys.
a wall of stone.
Awesome.
This is I don't know wall of
How
stone.
tall is it?
10 feet.
Oh, good. So I can shoot over it.
You can.
You're just gonna hop in fire. I love it.
Encircles everyone. Celine, and then the Dow disappears again from view as it melds into the stone. It is now Anthony's turn.
Wait, is he within 60 feet of me when he casts that? Can we count that?
I think you're just out.
No, he's not. 60 feet is like
Ugh.
here.
Okay, never mind.
You gonna try to counterspell that, John?
Yeah, but I actually kind of like but it's not for good for
Yeah,
us.
there's
so-
no way
Yeah.
that an elemental's gonna pop up in an octagon cage. That you can't
I know. I just like feeling safe. Yeah, I would have counterspelled it if I could have. Oh wait, can Hugo see him? Hugo could counterspell that, couldn't he?
He doesn't.
He doesn't have counterspell. He has it in his ring all the time.
He
doesn't
has it.
He has
didn't he doesn't counterspell it.
use. Oh,
Okay, it is
Why did we let Steve play Hugo?
I don't
Anthony's
know.
turn.
Now he's got the power has gone. The power.
He's a
The
blade
power
singer
just,
and
power
a
just got
chronos,
me targeted, so...
As
All
it
right.
will.
Hold on, I'm looking up a spell here.
Counterspell. It's pretty easy. You yell it and then you roll something.
Shut up.
Can Ray counterspell? Can we just have Ray play Hugo?
Please no. Please no.
Oh God, no!
I can only handle one.
Ray's like, I pick up Hugo and hit the enemy with him.
I stand up
That's right.
and I put my hand on the wall and I
I
cast
just want to smash things.
Dispel Magic at a 5th level.
So this
Fifth
is
level.
counterspell with extra steps.
Interesting. So obviously it was magic that was cast. Is this magical stone now?
Probs.
You automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell level is equal
I
to
mean,
or
look at
less
it,
than
the
the level
stone's
of spell
Wall
slot
of Force
used.
is 5th level.
Wait, does that mean we're
You
gonna
cast it at
slow?
5th level.
No. He's
I will
getting
say
rid of
that
the
you
stone.
watch as the stone wall in front of Anthony just shatters and turns to dust and melds itself in with the rest of the ash and soot and
That's big.
cinder around. The remaining portions do stay up
Oh,
because they're 10-foot slabs, and you touch the slab in the center of it.
I think he.
But
thought that
it's
was
all
going
one
away.
piece. It all has to be connected. So
Roll an
it's all-
Arcana check to see how effective.
There's no way I would cast a 5th level spell to get rid of 5 foot of stone wall.
I mean, it was 10 foot of font. It was a 10 by 10.
No
But-
way I would do that. It's a 3.
Would you have cast a counterspell?
Didn't
No,
get
I
all the
wouldn't.
walls.
No, I wouldn't have. So it's 11.
11
okay.
total.
We're both
Yes,
in
So
that house.
the other two
Yes,
next
sir.
to it also disappear.
Okay, that's not as bad. Now it's not a
Choke
the
point.
choke point. The
And-
cacophony's literally backed into a corner.
Well, now we have the foundations of a nice house.
Hey, PSK, welcome. What'd you miss? You missed this mini that PSK painted for us for tonight.
Bunty!
Oh, that's Bunty.
Bunty.
He painted Bunty.
He did. Very cool. You
cool.
can detail runes in the sword. It's kind of amazing.
Whoa.
Do I know what kind of...
You can't really see the leather on this cloak is really, really great. But
Do I know what kind of senses a Myrmidon has?
roll a history check.
History is 16.
You think you recall, though don't know with certainty, that earth elementals are able to feel through the ground.
Gotcha.
So have a sort of tremor sense, though you don't recall what the range or extent of that is.
All right. I'm going to run away. Up diagonally.
This way?
Yeah, as far as I can go.
Okay, so you get to there.
I look around. Is anything coming out behind me? Is the ground rumbling beneath my feet?
There is a bit of lava near you.
Oh.
It's not a large expression, but it's enough. There's like a little 5-foot pool about 15 feet away from you, and a much smaller kind of rift that is about 5 feet away from you.
Do I see any fiery newts in there?
No fiery newts. There are some rock formations behind you, but you don't actively see any other enemies near you.
Okay. I will end my turn.
Okay, your turn is ended as Ray, shrouded in your water shield, and then again entombed in this fire elemental, which is no longer having an effect on you. What are you doing?
I'll take one step to the northeast, so I'm more in between the fire and the crystal guy.
Okay.
I'm in range of both.
Technically, there's
Can't wait till
5
we get
feet
healed.
between you and the. You're
Can
not
I-
flanked.
Am I able to? I want to be able to hit one and hit another.
You'd have to move again to hit the other.
Okay, and I'd leave the range of the other guy.
You would.
Oh, okay.
There would be an opportunity attack from the fire elemental.
Okay. All right. I'll do reckless attack, great weapons master on the fire elemental.
Okay, please make your attack with advantage.
Unnatural 20.
That hits.
Come on,
So minus, add the 10 as well.
You see Deborah as Ray goes to swing. You see her just kind of lift up her.
That's pretty good.
That's true. 491 Phantom. You did miss
26.
that.
Okay. As the water-infused hammer hits center mass into the fire elemental, you watch as many of its flames are doused, and it's sputtering and still alive, but looks very badly hurt.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Reckless, great weapons master.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna hit 17 on the die plus.
17 hits. Please roll your damage.
Ooh. 28.
As you bring your spear this time
Ugh,
into
darn.
the center mass, and you lift it up through what would be its head.
That was a waste.
As you pierce out the back of the flame, it just dissolves in a pitiful flicker and
Good job.
is extinguished. As you raspberry through the water swirling around your body, it's like a wet fart sound.
I like it.
Yeah.
With my remaining movement, can I stand in front of that crystal guy?
Yep.
I'm trying to just. I want to be kind of directly in front of Hashi.
Yep,
'Cause I
you
knew he did a
position
lot of
yourself in front of the crystalline elemental that is there.
Can I make a persuasion?
You're seeking to persuade it.
You're next! I'm coming after you!
Roll an
You
inti-
can't
intimidation.
take
Intimidation check.
I just want it to not hit
Yeah.
you.
The persuasion is she goes, please.
Crit fit. Oh, no, that's a 7. hold on.
That's pretty easy.
Intimidation.
7.
You have a +0.
It's actually. Are you the criminal? I'm coming for you!
Cacophony takes your 2 attacks. That's a 3 and an 8. They both miss against the Earth
Man, she's
Myrmidon,
rolling like
and
poop
she
today.
tries to scoot out
I can see her like
towards
strength.
JB. Oh, I gotta get out of here. As she kind of moves, and it is now the elemental's turn. Hashin, you feel a shudder beneath your feet. Need you to roll an athletics check.
I mean, you saw it coming.
Strength
Come on.
saving throw.
I got this one.
Strength saving throw, please. This is a higher stone. Using your D4 as well.
You intimidated
17.
him into it.
17!
Darn, I don't know.
That succeeds.
Yay!
As you are pushed off, and you kind of, you catch yourself. It's not like a 3-point
How much you
stance,
miss your button?
but you do hit the ground, but you kind of roll through it and land on your feet. You take half the damage, which from this height is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's already halved.
That is already halved.
Oof.
As the previously slowed
Hey, I
Earth
know you.
Elemental
Yeah, that's
sees you and sees Celine and jumps down on top of Celine.
Oh,
That's an attack against you, Celine. That's
hey, does that hit?
Natural 20.
Does it? That's not
That's-
good.
And
80
you take
points?
30 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to strength saving throw.
30 points?
30 points.
We're gonna see how far you've
strength
been
save.
sunk into the ground.
Yeah. Strength save. Let me see.
She's not. No, I can't see her.
She's behind a stone wall.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can't see her.
That's not that great. 11.
Okay, you are knocked prone,
Yep.
and I need you to make a concentration save. You must be to 15.
I think I'm concentrating on slow, and the thing that she just killed died, so it doesn't really matter. I would have dropped it anyway.
That's true. Emboldening Bond isn't concentration, it's just a feature. Then you don't need to make anything. As he makes his second attack against you, that is a 19 on the die. It was on
Can
a
I
1 and a 19.
shield?
You cast shield?
Yeah.
Okay, shield is cast, And it is 19 plus 8, so
Oh,
27
it was
total.
19 on the die.
It was, so mark off your shield spell.
Yeah,
It still
okay,
hits
I didn't
you
hear that right.
as the fists slam down. But you're shielded for any future attacks this round
Les douches.
as you take 15 more points
Oh, I just heard 19.
of bludgeoning damage. Yeah. I did say on the die, but I said it quickly, so I'm sorry I didn't hear that. Meanwhile, the other Earth Elemental attacks Ray in front of her,
Could stand there out of confusion. Sheer confusion.
shrouded with water.
Disadvantage because the cloak.
Yep. That is a 3 on the die.
Yes.
Second attack is a natural 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he fall prone?
Oh!
Does he fall prone on the natural one?
No,
I'd
he
like
does
it.
not.
Didn't know if there's a little bit of condensation.
I mean,
Make
I
it a little
rolled,
slippery.
I rolled a 16. The melee.
He strains his muscle.
Yeah. My critical miss sheet. Yeah, that is a pulled muscle.
Is it really?
Let's see
Let
what he
it be
rolled.
so.
No, he's
walks with
it's
a limp.
Constitution save. He
Oh.
is good.
Yeah, he probably has like a plus 20 in Constitution.
All right, those are the. Oh no, no.
Bunty.
No, I need to. Yes, and I need to do my Myrmidon. See if he gets his Thunder Strike back. He does not with a 1.
I think he just calls it quits.
I like it.
He disappears into
Shit.
the ground.
Really sad.
Bunty makes an opportunity attack against him. That is an 8 on the die. That
He's got
misses.
Sentinel? No.
Man, you're rolling so well for the elements. Terrible for our guys.
Giveaway.
He reemerges next to Cacophony
Aww.
as he takes his 3 attacks against her.
So he can do his stone thing and then attack.
That's his Earth
The
Glide
full
ability.
gamut.
Basically, as part of his movement, he can
Okay.
do it.
Jeez.
First attack is a 15 to hit. I don't know if that hits.
I think she's as good
Armor
as-
class is 14. That hits.
Damn.
That's 20 points of damage.
Holy she's dead.
Wait, she doesn't have shield?
She does not. She.
Okay.
Is that 20 points of damage? Yes, it is. The second attack is a 13. That misses. And the third attack is a 23. So that's 20 more points of damage.
Oof. Lay down.
Yeah,
As
she's probably got 50 points.
She is hurting. A hurting buckaroo. As the figure then disappears into the ground.
Man, he can do it again.
It's all part of his movement.
That was a lot of movement.
So
Yeah,
do we have
it
to
was-
hold
It's like
action
the,
for him to hit
the
him?
deluge who made himself into water.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
I
this
get it.
reminds me of the Wasterlith. We had to hold all our
Cacophony
actions
can
on him.
take an opportunity attack with her dagger. That's a natural 20.
Yeah!
Hey!
She's got Sentinel.
No, she doesn't. But she does have 2d4 plus 2. So let's roll that.
Just puts it down.
That's 6 plus another one is 2. So 8 points of piercing damage, which is halved down to 4 because it's not magical.
You hurt me, I hurt you.
That's right. So she scratches her dagger across its chest and nicks away some stone. As it is now Bunty's turn, as he turns to attack the Earth Elemental he started this combat with, flanking with the prone Celine, so
what
it has
I'm here
advantage.
for.
That is an
What I do.
Motion.
unnatural 20 that hits. That's 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, you got him!
And his second attack,
Don't worry, I'm grappling. It's like...
as he brings the sword through once more, that is an 18 to hit. That also hits. That is 15 more points of damage
Man.
as his sword
This guy has a lot.
cuts through the rock like butter.
Like
And
butter.
it
Butter.
peels away these layers of stone, exposing a core of stone which seems to be pulsing with some elemental power. It is now Hashin's turn.
Okay, get on that rock again.
Roll your athletics check.
I have to get my angles.
I guess so. Pythagorean's not your friend.
17.
17.
It's the
you
little rock.
Make your way up.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, you are up.
Do I see... I want to look... So, I knew where Celine was. I got knocked off by that one, and I saw it jump on the other side of the wall.
Correct.
So I knew it was there, knew all that. I would like to take a look to see if I can see that internal rock, the magma, if you will, beyond the crust.
Roll a perception check.
See if I could aim for that and maybe put this thing down.
Sure.
16?
With the D4?
The way its body is angled
All right.
is you'd have to keep going past it further to see its backside, but you also wouldn't have any reason to do that. You don't know
Correct.
it's there, but you do not see that.
So I wanted to glance at that one first.
Yep.
I want to look at the other one I shot right in between the eyes too, and
Yep. Hit it
see
in the
where-
uvula.
Yep. See, I'm assuming perception.
What are you looking?
I want to see how bad it looks.
That would be a medicine check.
Oh,
Remember my lessons!
18.
It looks both of the elementals that you see before you look pretty cracked up. The one having been smote by you previously, the center of its chest is essentially gone,
Okay.
and both of them look very hurt, though the one that Bunty just teed off on looks more damaged.
Okay. Then I turn and I fire at it.
Yeah, make your 2 attacks, or your first attack.
Yeah. Sharpshooter.
Okay, -5 + 10.
17.
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Is that with your D4?
As the arrow
Ooh.
does...
With your D4?
Are you using your D4?
I'm going to on
Then
this
it
one.
hits. 18's the AC.
All right.
My purpose!
And so the arrow pierces into its side, lacing it with further
25
infusion
points
of
of damage.
cold. It is on its deathbed.
Okay. And second shot.
Please do. Hit it and it's dead.
Huh?
Hit it and it's dead.
I missed.
What do you...
Okay,
Oh.
it's not dead. It's got very little health.
3 feet of
You hit.
Can I see him?
So, yes, you can see him.
Anthony crosses his hands like this again, and everything around freezes
Oh.
and moves back 6 seconds.
Okay.
And you roll again,
All right.
Cool.
And you can do that how many times?
twice.
That helped.
Good.
That's a 19.
Yes!
As Anthony, you're the only one who is aware that his first shot missed. As you tap into the weave and time itself, which is uniquely entwined with the magical weave, you are able to roll back time. You stay still. Everything around you just... As you see Hasheen taking the shot a second time, piercing into the side once more, and you watch as the cold just travels up the side of the creature, and it causes the stone to shatter as the icy expanse of energy it goes forth, and the creature just kind of falls in on itself, tumbling over, the leg falling off first, and then as the upper torso hits the ground, it just shatters and dissolves into the cinders.
That's cool.
Nice job.
Rolled a
Dead.
16 the first time and 19 the second time because of that.
Nice. Nice.
So that was your reaction. Very good. And that was your turn. Are you staying there?
Oh, shit. It's Hugo's turn.
New. I'm going to move towards where I knew the Dow was.
Okay. You move towards the Dow.
Thanks.
I
you're
would
just gonna give it to
push
me-
you off of every stone.
You know what? Do it. Just put me
No!
up there.
Look at you to revive
All right.
you.
Hugo is up.
Tough one.
Yeah. I feel like we have to hold.
Can you hold
Ranged.
for him? Come back?
Yeah, but doesn't really have any spells.
He doesn't have a fireball?
It's not gonna do any good.
As Steve is
Gonna
thinking
hit
about what
all
to
of
do
us.
with Hugo, we're going to do our first giveaway of the evening.
Nice.
And by way of reminder, if you have not received your stuff yet, please message Loot Diary Pete Remind us what you've won, and we'll make sure that it gets out to you, because we don't want anyone to not get their stuff. And I know I at least owe a gift card to Shove Hunter, and we owe some dice that haven't gone out yet. So please send us those. But we're going to give away a first set of dice right now. We did get our 10 new subscribers, so we will give out a second set of dice. And we are 80 new subs away from giving away that cool white water dragon, which you see rotating there. So if you would like the opportunity to win either a set of dice or a $5 gift card to DM's Guild, you can type into the chat right now, !Uvula. U-V-U-L-A?
Ha!
believe so.
You don't know.
Oh, I think that's how you spell it.
Okay.
Uvula, !Uvula, for your chance to win either the dice or the gift card, your choice. !Uvula.
It's the name of this episode. Right in the uvula.
All right, what is Hugo doing?
When the Dow went into the stone, was there any trace of what direction it went?
Down.
Downward.
In an earlier round. Sugar, we're going
That
down
stone
swinging.
is about 45 feet off the ground.
I'll climb up there.
Hugo's gonna walk to the edge.
Okay.
And look down.
You are
Not
above
further
it now.
away.
That's about 50 feet off the ground.
Dang.
Yeah, 50 feet. 55 feet.
No, he didn't want to walk that way. He wants to be on the edge, but walk closer towards the middle of the map.
Middle of the map? This
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to be on the other rock? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But towards the edge. I know he might not be able to stand there, but
So you kind of get
yeah,
on the
something
edge.
like that.
Yep.
And can I see all of my comrades?
You can see all of your comrades. Yes.
You meant compadres and comrades?
Yes.
I like it.
I will hold the blight spell.
Okay, Blight
Just if
spell is
he
being
pops
held,
up in
which
range.
will drop your greater invisibility because it's concentration.
If I hold it.
Yes.
Dude, these freaking ground people are so annoying. Every time I go against them.
Last time it was air people.
It's just people in general we don't like.
You're welcome, Supreme, for the gifted sub from Millsman.
Yeah,
Thank
it drops
you. You're
it.
welcome on his behalf.
It's
All right,
fine.
Blight is cast and concentrated upon. Please describe how you are concentrating and casting Blight.
It's Hugo.
Hugo will take his
Whale
blade
shit.
that is slightly vibrating, which means that all of these creatures knew exactly where he was the whole time anyway. And he will slice his tongue slightly as he pulls it across his face.
Ooh. Is
And
he a blood hunter now?
hold it above his head like this.
He gets in the
aiming
Obi-Wan
and
Kenobi
ready.
stance and
Just
Good.
'cause it's a
I
necrotic
like
spell,
I
so-
mean,
He
I
just
thought
starts
some sort
yelling
of a-
hello there.
there.
Hello there.
Some sort of a sacrifice should be made for a necromancy spell. So
All right, very good. As the blood is received by the blade, he holds his Blight spell, and it is now Celine's turn with a crumbled earth elemental about you, and Hasheen having downed it and then pranced off in the direction of. That's exactly how you run. Of the Dow.
I got you, happy bees!
You're
He's like
confident
running
in
away.
yourself. You're happy of
I'm
your.
a high-handed runner.
You're a high runner, yeah.
Yeah.
As Bunty kind of looks over you and goes to reach down to help you up,
Aww.
which he will do on his help you with the kind of prone. We'll move forward. Sure, he does that.
Yay!
So he helps you up. You are standing, and what do you do?
Will you
have
give me
15 feet of movement left.
Oh, well, I was actually gonna ask you.
Thematic. You still are. It's half your speed to stand up.
Well, I was gonna ask you, technically, if I'm like,
Also
you know,
places
there,
those are
and then I just manifest wings, can I just
Also-
take off from the ground
It
without having to
m-
stand?
Flavor
mechanically.
hours
Come
it's
on, let me
still
see
movement
geese
speed,
take
so,
off.
yeah,
Okay, whatever. That's
sorry.
fine. That's okay.
Shoot for the action. not
So
for the
then I'll let
flavor.
him help me up. Can I do a free medicine check on him?
On Bunty?
Yeah.
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna use the dice. Where'd my other dice go? Okay. That is going to be nice. 14.
14. 14. He looks fairly bludgeoned and hurt. He would have about half of his health left.
Okay. So then I'm going to activate the Radiant Soul Transformation.
9:27 specifically is an important time. Please continue, Carissa.
Did I miss something?
No, it's when the winner will be
Oh,
announced.
okay. So Radiant Soul Transformation activates.
Your wings emerge in a blinding flash of light as there is almost a spectral dash of blood that kind of trickles down her back.
We have a raid. Lethal Shadows Gaming.
Wow. Lethal
Nice.
Shadows
Thank
Gaming.
you very much.
Thank you very much for the raid. As
Can't
the spectral wings emerge out of the Aasimar cleric sorcerer, you arise above Bunty and you have your lay of the land about you. What are you doing?
Well, I don't really want to be right next to the rock. I don't know if you can move me like some feet away. Do I have any movement
Please,
to do that?
where are you moving to?
Towards, I guess in the middle of those rocks. Just, I don't want to be like right up against one of them, if that makes sense. So like north of Bunty.
So
Looking at
you
the
kind
screen.
of, you fly over towards Cacophony and JB? Anthony?
As long as it's more than 5 feet away from the rock faces, then yeah, sure.
Well, I mean,
That's where, yeah.
You're
Perfect.
hovering about 10
Yep,
feet in the
perfect.
air.
Okay,
Thank you for all of the gifted subs. We are now 55 new subs away from giving away that dragon. And thank you to the raid again. We hope you enjoy the show.
And then I am going to... So if I have the lay of the land, would I be able to assess my party's general condition from where I am?
Whose condition are you seeking to
More
assess?
specifically, his and Tashin's. Because I
This
know
would-
they got hit.
You've
earlier on.
used your
Yeah,
free
that's fair enough.
assessment
That's
already.
fair. Okay. Well, then I'm going to twin cast Healing Word
Okay.
at the 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's going to use my last
Third
not
level.
ring 3rd level.
So it'd be 3d4 plus 5.
Yep.
That you are twinning towards them both. They are both within 60 feet of you. So you may do that. How do you heal them with your soothing words?
Can I roll and that will determine how well it goes?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
For those of you who are rating, you have an opportunity to win either a set of dice or a $5 gift card to DM's Guild. If you type into the chat right now, exclamation point, uvula. Exclamation point, uvula.
For reasons, watch the first 12 minutes of this episode.
UVULA, exclamation point, uvula. I'd say a little longer than that, maybe
No,
half an
yeah.
hour.
Anatomy was never my strong suit.
That's true. Exclamation point, uvula.
But you're a great whistler, and that's
It's
what
true.
counts.
And it comes from the uvula?
Don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
Better than the other place that Jason suggested.
If you could whistle from... Never mind. There's a scene for that, I'm sure.
Buy me a couple drinks, we'll find out, Steve.
Okay. Let me check one feature of mine, because it's going to determine how much I can heal them for. Empowered healing, blah, blah, blah. Oh.
Phantom's in.
Hashin is maxed because of his ability. So it is 17 points of healing to Hashin.
I see. You're actually healing me.
Nice!
So you're really just rolling for Anthony.
Sweet. Yeah, so he actually got back
Love that ability.
13 points.
Did I get healed again?
You got 13 more points of healing as a bonus action that is
You're the best.
twinned is cast.
And the way that I'm casting it is you see her fingers or hand almost begin to glow, and she just holds it over her lips, and if you were next to her you would see the lips moving as if murmuring, but you feel, even though you don't hear them, a sense of vitality and strength go through you as she murmurs the chant.
Okay. And as the health from the divine power of Ilmater courses through your bodies, you each feel your wounds closing and the restoration taking you. Thank you for the new follow, Maiden. Certainly appreciate the follows from all those who are rating.
I'm
And
announcing
then
the
I'm
winner.
gonna action surge and do it all again.
You can action surge.
You're not on
We
my
got a
spell sheet?
winner
You don't know
for
You don't know my
the
spell sheet?
dice giveaway, please.
Oh yeah.
And the winner of the dice is
Wait up, I forgot their name.
to be announced shortly. What else are you doing?
Oh, there it is.
So I use my movement, I use my bonus action, and I use my action. So I think I'm all toasted.
Okay,
all done.
you are done. Congratulations. No, it is not a sub-only chat. Anyone can chat. So congratulations, Supreme, for the victory. Please let us know if you are interested in the dice or the gift card to DM's Guild. And depending on what you choose, either get us your email address or your physical address, and we'll get that out to you. We do have another dice that we'll be giving, set of dice that we'll be giving away before the end of the evening, or
It's true.
another $5 gift card for the next winner. And so stick around if you're rating. Please stick around for another chance to win dice before the end of the evening.
What color dice?
You have your choice of the two that are rotating there.
I can't.
There's
a brown
like
one?
it's like a purplish, marbleized purplish metallic and a kind of brownish copper set. So, Dragon giveaway is 55 new subs away. We've gotten 45 new subs tonight, 55 more for the White Dragon giveaway. All right. It is now
Purplish.
the Dow's turn. Okay, purplish are chosen.
Did that help
Can
you?
we please
Yeah,
write
that
that
did.
down
Yes.
and make sure we get that
Carissa.
for Supreme?
Yeah.
Purplish.
For,
Chosen.
for the
Oh, got it.
Supreme.
It's recorded
All
this
right.
time.
Dow emerges. And what is the Dow going to do? She is going to...
Gee, so it is
she has one.
confirmed.
There is a vulva.
You know where you're aiming next.
That was on the Earth Elemental. This is... Yeah. She emerges south
By Southwest.
and
Southeast.
Hashin,
Yes.
seizing on the dreams that have afflicted you.
You stop.
You feel
Yikes.
this sense of dread overwhelm you as there's a flash of the image of your parents being tormented and killed before your eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, as Phantasmal Killer is cast upon
Holy
you.
cow. Is that not within 60 feet of me?
It is within 60 feet of you.
Can I counterspell it?
You may attempt to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna try that at the 4th level.
4th level.
I don't know what this thing does, but I don't like any spell that says killer in the name.
Phantasmal Killer? It might be a 4th level spell.
I didn't write down the spell levels. It is in fact 4th level. And as you feel and see this flash of your parents, you hear Celine kind of yell out over the din of battle.
Not
to-
today, Satan.
Not today, Satan!
As,
Get your own man, I see
as
what's
the
down there!
second spell she tries to cast,
I know you want out of me.
thwarted. She angrily sinks into the rock
Wait,
again.
doesn't Hugo's hold concentrated spell go off? He held blight or something?
He has Blight cast. What's the range on Blight?
Guess Molly, we are the
Oh,
reminders!
he said no.
It's 30 feet.
30
Does
feet.
not.
Oh,
So,
It's like a terrible 50s band.
we're the reminders!
so she disappears
England.
once more, and it is back to the top as Anthony
Welcome
is
to
up.
BD. Tear him a new one.
Thanks for the follow, Xantelius.
You have...
Is he gone again?
She disappeared back into the stone.
JB
yes.
walks back to where they were before. He leaves this fight. I mean, Anthony.
Where's he going?
Away. He leaves. This is
Anthony,
ridiculous.
frustrated at the cowardly strategies of his foes.
Can I see that elemental or no? Probably not. There's a
Roll
rock.
perception check. You got some
You do see an
a
elbow.
flying ally, a large
Yeah, but
fey
I'm above
creature,
'em.
and a stone and ray, all obscuring your view towards the crystalline, stony
10.
elemental.
You just gotta be at 25, dude. You're good.
I got a 10.
10, you do not. You know it's over there, but you do not have a clear view. There's too much movement and action going on for you to get what you think is a solid lock.
So there's no bad guys.
Not from that position.
There's some bad geese though.
You can
Some geese.
rush forth
Beddits.
into the middle of the fray to try to get a better view.
Yes, do that, wizard. Why do you tempt him?
A large wave of manticore approach.
I'm in.
All around on your belly,
There's
Satan.
also some seaweed that you see.
I will
to the
crush him under my
northwest.
heel.
The manticore are carrying a ball of kelp. What do you do?
Things that have attracted Steve.
When the wizard Leroy
Shiny.
Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins.
Dentilius, you don't know the half of that statement right
Yeah.
there.
You've caught on
That
quickly.
is
That's why we love Steve.
Yeah. He's
He is-
playing
He
6D
is,
chess.
He is our Leroy
while the rest
Jenkins.
of us mortals are just playing checkers.
When we actually die, we'll be able to see the moves he was pulling off.
I'm gonna.
You gonna come in? You
Misty
gonna-
Step
water's
Up to
fine?
the Rock by Hugo.
We call it Steving here. Oh, Steve, I'm happy you take this in good. Well, he'll mother F us afterwards.
I'm going to. Can I hold a cantrip?
Yes, you can concentrate on a cantrip.
I'm gonna hold Mind Sliver for the Dow.
Here it is.
Show of Hunter. Bad dragon, yeah, that is a bad dragon. That white dragon.
I'm a
As you
blue
say.
eyes white dragon.
That's the end of my turn.
If we get 45 more new subs, otherwise, sub dice and a or a gift
55.
card. What did I say? 55.
55.
Yeah, we've gotten 45. Thank you for the correction. 55 more. So,
Maths.
Bunty! Well, this is cool up
Maths
close.
for our friends.
P-Farce cheered 500 bits. What is he?
For us.
Who are you assisting? Are those advantages
They
for
were for you.
the DM?
There for you.
Yes.
Yes. By way of reminder for those of you who are rating, we do allow the chat to affect the game.
Yeah, it's so
You
fun.
can cheer bits. Exclamation point rewards will show you all the different ways you can affect the game. You can help me kill them. You can also help them overcome the onslaught through. Thank you, P-Farce. I appreciate those advantages. I am going to use them.
All right, my turn.
No, I think Anthony is still
It's
figuring
been
things out.
zoned out for 15
Are you holding
minutes.
a cantrip?
Yep.
What cantrip are you holding, and what's the trigger?
That's for him to know and you to find out.
Mind Sliver. If the Dow's within 60
Mind
feet.
Sliver, if you can see the Dow within range. Range of Mind Sliver is what?
60 feet.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
People
Ray,
now
you are
remember
now up.
65 feet.
I'm going to recklessly attack Great Weapons Master, the crystal guy.
Please do. Anthony advantage. Steve, no Steving. Thank you.
I have
P-Farce.
not swiped
Swiper,
yet
no
today.
swiping.
23.
23 hits. Please roll your second attack and then give me the full damage altogether.
You see Sammy, as Ray's going, he kind of grabs the hammer behind her and adds some extra oomph. That's much better.
Okay, well, we're doing the damage first. Yes, go for it.
27.
27. Please roll your second attack.
And Great Weapons Reckless.
Yep, minus 5 plus 10.
Come on.
As you bring the spear to bear, having crashed your warhammer down into the top left shoulder of this crystalline earth elemental, shattering several of the crystals on top of it. You then go for a gut shot up into its exposed midsection, which has already been smote by our warlock Hashin.
15.
15, as the spear scrapes across the earthen form. It does not actually find a soft spot. You could add a d4 to your
I already
attack.
did. That was with the D4.
You can add a d4 to your attack.
You can add mine.
Very good. All right. Are you staying there?
Dentelius wants to know if there's a sub or dono alternative, preferably the latter because of the Bezos tax.
Sub or dono alternative to what?
I think potentially if it was after you mentioned for DM advantage. For DM advantage,
Patreon
there
page.
is none.
Oh, I am.
So if
Okay.
you can certainly tip
Sure.
if you don't want to purchase bits. We do have a tip jar,
On the
and-
homepage of the Twitch.
and that is on the homepage. And whatever you tip would be
How much?
certainly.
How much is
Jeffrey,
500 bits?
What
as
is
a tip?
500 bits?
It's
Come on, Jeffrey. You can
500
do it.
bits
Donate
is 2
bits.
advantages.
Hey,
So it's $5.
what is that in dollars?
$5. $5
So
for
a
2
$5
advantages.
tip would get you 2 advantage.
2 more advantages for me.
Oh, so it's 250 for one.
Yes.
$2.50 for one.
Yep.
Got it.
Thank you very much for your generosity, guys. Ray,
Jeffrey.
are you staying still? Are you staying put?
Yes.
Come on, Jeffrey.
on.
You
All right.
can
Or,
do it.
by the way,
Bezos.
254 advantage to any of the players
That's
at
true.
the.
You
Yeah, it
could-
doesn't have
you could
to be
buy
the DM.
Hasheen an advantage.
It is Cacophony's turn.
Dude, I
She
didn't realize healing's
will
maxed on you.
rush forth,
That's the thing I got from the monk fat.
and she will take her
That's
2
right.
shots
All my
at
healing's
the Earth Elemental. That is
didn't
a
get to use that.
18 that
That was too bad failing.
hits and a 16 that does not. She rolls her attack for her Eldritch Blast as the blast goes forth and does 7 points of damage, not quite finishing him off, though he is hurt. Cacophony, by the way, is one of our Kenku players. She is on vacation, so she will be back next week.
I don't know how
And
to tip.
Hugo, our Blade Singing Wizard, also unavailable tonight. Usually we have a fuller table, but we're chugging forward as it is now the enemy's turn. Let me roll to see if I get my Thunderous Strike back. I do not.
Come on,
That guy's still
Jeffrey,
alive?
You can do it. I think you just hit the tip button.
Reappears over Cacophony
I don't have a tip button.
Yeah.
and
at the
has
bottom.
advantage because of the height.
You hit tips, I think, and it takes you to a different page.
I don't have a tip.
It's on the homepage. I just dropped the URL in there. If
He
you
makes
care
his
to
first
choose.
attack against Cacophony.
No obligation.
That is a 19 to hit. That is 20 points of damage. And she goes
Oh,
down.
hold on.
Wait, did she even
Is
have her
she
turn yet?
within,
She did.
Yeah, she just went.
Oh my.
Because the enemies go right out there.
30 feet of me?
Ooh.
You know what? Hugo should be able to
Thank
cast
you,
She
Forrest.
his.
is not. She's
Spell now.
35.
Thank you, Fars.
I cannot do anything.
Cacophony goes down as he then glides through the stone up next to Hasheen. Takes 2 more attacks on Hasheen. I am using 2 of my advantages on these attacks. Advantage number 1.
We have 1,000.
That
bits.
is a 29 to hit.
What do you
Holy
think?
moly.
20 points of bludgeoning
Are
damage
you
to you.
within 30 feet of me?
I am.
Could
Hold
we
on.
turn? Could we?
He is not. He is 35
Ah.
feet. He is 30 out. That
Could we
is
turn some of that 1,000 into a
1, 2,
disadvantage
3,
roll?
4, 5, 6. You are in the square here.
Okay.
Second attack with advantage. That is a 25 to hit. That's 20 more points of damage to you. Or are you still up?
Yeah.
Okay. He then disappears into the ground. And it is now
Bunty's turn.
this Earth Elemental's turn, who will take his 2 attacks against Ray, first with disadvantage because of your Cloak of Displacement. Oh, that's 2 10s. Is that going to be enough? That is an 18 to hit.
No.
Second attack with disadvantage. Oh, natural 20 and a 4. 12 to hit. Misses.
Ray just kind of floats in the water. That's her dodging. That's right.
As the elementals are finished, and it is Hasheen's turn.
Trying to figure
How
out
much do I have to sell my soul in a contract of employment with you for my future characters to get Earthglide? It's an ability.
It's crazy.
First, you need to come and work for me.
Well, that's the first hurdle. I'm just thinking long term.
I will need a marketing department soon, so. And your primary client is going to be Loot Die Repeat. Forget all the other businesses.
Okay.
Oh, is it? That's how we do this? I'm ready. The first blog for content marketing will be 5 reasons not to choose Matt Millen as your DM.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that I know.
The guy that you know,
That's there.
Me?
you turn and whirl around towards the previously accosted Earth Elemental.
Crit.
Nice.
No.
Oh.
Okay, roll your damage. See if you do enough. He runs a mob. I mean, all depends on what you define as a mob. There
That's
are a
what
mob of
mafia people say.
Mob of people.
19.
Large gathering. 19 damage. Still up. Second attack.
17.
17 does not hit.
Wait, you're +4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she beat me to it this time.
Unnatural 20.
Hits.
Woo! That's my purpose. Every damage point they make when I turn the tide is a damage
13
point for
points
me.
of damage.
13 points of damage. Shatters under the
Thank
Nice.
God.
onslaught of your blows as the force of your cold infused arrows overwhelm it, and similar to the last time, the ice just kind of surges through the earthen form, causing the rock to expand, and then it just kind of crumbles in on itself. Are you staying put, Hashim?
No, I'm gonna climb that rock in front of me.
Please roll an athletics check.
You got it.
As you turn around once more, seeking to get a higher perch.
Unnatural 20.
As you alight the stone with ease. Give me a d20 roll.
You stepped on its face on the rock.
What did you roll?
Am I adding
Just
any?
a d20? Tell me the rolls.
13.
13. Right. You get a point to your rangerness.
Yeah!
All of your
Acrobatics.
height-seeking, rock elevation using ways. And I'm going to totally knock you on your ass again right now.
You
All right.
are.
Hugo!
What?
It is your turn as you continue to survey the area. Your blight spell, having been cast, dissipates without a target. And it is your turn once more. Thank you for the cheers, P-Farce. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
He did get a ranger
I
point.
got a ranger point. I've been climbing. Last episode, I planted flowers.
There was very good character development. I enjoyed it because now I have flowers.
All right. Let's see here.
Do I have to get another 5 rangers?
$20 tip.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What's that for?
What? I can't read that. It's,
Oh boy.
What does he say?
DM advantage.
No
Some
way.
people just want to watch the world burn.
So I got 8 advantages there?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you
That means I have 10 total right now.
No, you used one.
No, he
I
used
used 2,
but he got 4.
but I had 4 previously. Thank you. Who was that from?
Xantelia.
Xantelius. Thank you very much. You're my new favorite person of the hour.
Why do we attract all the sadists?
Do I have to get to 10 to get my next ranger class? Or another 5?
You have to get to 6 now.
Damn it. So close.
It goes
Two
up.
away.
It goes
Two
up.
away.
Each time you get a class, you have to get one more.
All right. Hugo's gonna move to the middle. A little
Hugo-
more.
Move to the middle of the map.
Yeah, just on the next rock over.
So like down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold Wall of Force,
Wall of Force.
and it will be a bubble around the Dow as soon as
Can
he
you
comes
cast
out.
magic through? Can I
This
cast
is-
magic
No.
through a wall?
This is your
Nothing can
level,
penetrate
your
it.
final level 5 spell.
Yeah, because I'm sick of all these things disappearing.
Okay. Wall of Force is readied. I did not
Thank
bring.
you, P-Farce.
I
We
did not.
have 3,000.
Okay.
We have now 3,000 for the team.
How many
Yep.
advantages is that?
250 in advantage.
Essentially, Hugo goes down on one knee and puts the non-sword hand as a fist on the ground and looks down at the ground.
Okay. He goes for the Neo kneel
12.
That's right. Exactly.
and kind of powers up in a crouch formation as his cloak begins to flutter with an unseen wind as the resident
Yeah,
arcane
it's really just a
energy.
fart.
No.
No.
That's Hugo
And then he says, "Whoa."
Whoa.
That is Hugo.
as a held action. He just did
And that is a
Yeah.
10-foot
Oh,
cube, I believe.
A hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. I just want it to be around him.
The genie is a 10-foot large
Yeah,
creature, so
it's going to
It's
just
crushed inside.
which makes difference because if the creature is too large for the space, it
Yeah.
gets shunted out. So you would be able to encapsulate it with him.
Unless he came up.
I
with
would
a
then do a
cannonball.
force dome underneath him so he couldn't go into the dirt. Would just be
I expected nothing less. That is very good use of your spells.
Hugo spells.
Hugo spells.
No,
Celine,
not mine. I'm
Celine,
holding
you're
I
Caleb.
up.
don't take useful spells.
Celine, you're up. I need to make a determination here.
No, you don't. In the immortal words of the Beatles, let it be.
Okay. Okay.
Are you gonna knock me off again?
No, the dice have spoken. I'm so happy. That's... Go ahead.
Well, it's my turn, isn't
Cacophony's down, right?
it? Yeah.
Cacophony is going to be rolling death saves here shortly.
I let her die.
Yeah.
She's her patron's the Undying.
I don't even know where she is.
This is true.
Wait, can't she, before she went down, couldn't she
Oh,
have done that
she has her
thingy
thing.
where she automatically goes to 1 or whatever?
She does. Suck on that!
And she can
Spare
add a
the-
no, she
spare the
can't add a
dying or
d4.
something like that?
No, hold on. Among the dead. Hold on. You can learn spirit on your magic. Why is this? There we go. Once per long rest, you can regain when you succeed on death saving throw.
Oh, it's just a 60.
Yeah, so if she succeeds on death saving throw, she will come back with 1d8 plus 2 hit
Okay.
points.
But she's like advantage.
Does she roll
on
right
those
now?
things, right?
Yeah.
On her turn, she'll do that.
Okay.
She also has Among the Dead. That's when she casts Spare the Dying. No, she does not have advantage, but she does add
Okay.
a d8. So
So she adds a d8 to a death save,
when
and
you
if she
succeed
passes, she
or
comes
when
back
you
at 1.
stabilize a creature with Spare the Dying.
If she
That's
passes, she rolls a d8, and that's how much health she gets.
correct.
Right, so she just has to pass a death save.
Yeah.
So all
when
she has to
comes
do is
back.
roll above a 10.
Right, okay.
All right,
Oh.
we're good.
Back with
She's all right.
1d8.
Well, it's just the question of if that thing's targeting her with a multi-attack.
Nah. Why would he do that when there's other people around?
Who is thinking
Why would
strategy
Matt
right
do
now?
evil things?
Matt wouldn't kill Cacophony while she's not here, would he?
He killed
Le douche.
Adam's character, I think,
I
twice.
am French.
When he wasn't
Okay.
here.
Pepe le douche.
He didn't die.
All right, it is Celine's turn. What are we doing, Celine?
Does 30 feet of movement let me swoop to pat Cacophony on the head
You may do so.
and then get immediately as much aerial height again as I
Yep.
can?
You can essentially pat.
Well,
And are you using your
I'm looking
class
to
feature?
I'm looking to do
I'm sorry. It says nothing can physically pass through the wall.
So I could cast, like, Ray of Sickness in there.
Not a ray of sickness because it's a ray. But if something happens in the spot, it could.
It is you described a sphere, yes?
That's right, yep.
So that it is solid.
It
There's
is.
no, it's not a cage, like
Right.
force cage. It is wall
wait,
of force solid.
Sickening Radiance.
Right?
Okay. So the peace thingy.
That could work.
Oh gosh.
All right,
that thing
so
went
you're
away.
healing Cacophony. But what spell are you casting to do so, Celine?
I
work,
have to.
Steve.
It's not loading.
Huh?
I could, I could do
action,
sickening Radiance.
I
I choose a point.
I think you can. It's up to me.
Okay. Can I do
or I can cast Dream.
the? I guess what's the math on this? 2d6 plus wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna do the
No, unfortunately,
Balm
it
of
only
Peace
affects their
again.
dreams when they're dreaming.
Balm of Peace.
Yep.
Like,
I
I
can do
took
that
it for
twice,
us, though.
right?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
that helps.
Nice.
So
Is that so? Well, it's your channel divinity. So how many times can you
In a way
cast
to
channel
combat
divinity?
that.
I have no
for
idea.
our
How does that work for
reasons.
clerics?
Go on your
that's a good
features
point.
page.
Well, I can't add cleric on
Yeah,
D&D.
let me hold on.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
look real quick.
We're so complicated.
Why am I doing that? I have it right here. So, cleric, channel divinity. It's once per short rest. So,
Oh, it's once per short.
Yep.
Okay. No worries. So then I'm just gonna do the lay on hands feature, or healing hands rather.
okay. So that's
And
your
I was
that's your
looking-
racial feature. The
Yeah.
as an Asimar.
Yep. So that she gets 9 hit points back.
Okay, so you get 9 points of healing, Cacophony. I'm
And
talking to myself because she's not here.
and I was actually looking to do more of a turn and burn in terms of movement. I don't want to do an arc over her. I want to like boop and then back to where I was.
Okay. So
So I wouldn't be
you
swooping over.
Swoop
Yep.
forward and then turn right back around. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Hasheen.
Sanctuary on
Twin
Hasheen.
Sanctuary on myself and Hasheen.
What does that
How
do
many
for me?
sorcerer points do you have?
I'm
left?
I'm low. I have because I have not Warcaster. What's the one that gives you additional meta magics?
Metamagic
You do
Adept.
have
Yes.
Magic Adept.
So that gave me
you-
an extra 2, and
Yep.
I have 9 aside from those. So I've had 11
So
total
how many?
start.
Well, you twinned Healing Word, and you twinned in the very beginning
Slow.
Slow.
Yep. So that took 6.
So those were 2 third-level spells,
Yep.
and that's 3 points apiece. Is that how it works?
Yep. So that's 6.
And then you have 3 left to twin Sanctuary, which is a
First level.
first-level spell.
Yep.
All right. So that uses 1. Is twinning only 1? I thought it was
It's
2.
per spell level. So Sanctuary is a first level, so it's 1 point to twin it.
Okay. I thought it was a minimum of 2, but
Oh, let me check.
I can't remember. I haven't played a sorcerer in a long time. So you're targeting
Nope.
Hasheen?
I never
Equal
have.
to a spell's level.
Okay, very good. So you're equal. So it's Hasheen, which is, it's what's the range on Sanctuary?
30 feet. Can I hit him? If not, then I'll just move closer to have him in reach.
So I'll say that you cast it when you did your swoop towards Cacophony,
Okay, that's fair.
and you cast it on Hasheen. So you're casting
Smart.
it from here.
Oh,
Yep.
yet another raid.
Who's your other target then?
Prometheus?
Myself.
I'm sorry,
Myself.
yourself. Okay. So each of you are sanctuaried, which means if a creature attacks you, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw or attack someone else.
Yes.
In range. All right. It is now the Dow's turn. The Dow
Gets trapped.
appears back and gets trapped as the wall of force goes off. There's no save, it's within. Correct?
Yep.
It immediately goes to break free and can't. It
Nice.
turns itself into its gaseous form
You.
and seeks to get through. And it can't.
Okay.
Because no physical
Nice.
presence can pass through it. And it does not have any teleportation magic. And so it is within the wall of force,
Should we talk to it?
and its turn has been used on gaseous form. You don't see
Maybe.
anything
Sound
but
is physical.
a dusty, vaporous mist within, almost like a little dust storm which swirls within this refractive kind of fractal light, which
If we can get
seems
rid of the
to
last
go
one.
into the stone under it, and then in a conical kind of formation around it, a dome formation
think-
around it. Anthony, it's your turn.
Anthony points to the center of the spear and will cast Sickening Radiance into it.
Okay, so we're not talking to it.
Not talking.
Sickening Radiance has been cast. What is the range, the size of Sickening Radiance? You said to the center of the sphere?
Yep, 30-foot radius.
Okay, 30 feet. So I need Hasheen and Dao and...
No. The Sickening Radiance is physical, and so it can't pass through the outside. It's stuck inside the sphere.
So it's actually folding back in on itself, doing more damage.
I like it.
Sickening Radiance is physical.
Think about it.
Well, sound and light are both physical, so...
Don't think too hard.
I mean,
But the
they do
particle,
have
right?
waves.
It's a
I'm
light
going to
particle?
say the
Or accent.
radiant nature of this is going to pass through.
Light can be understood as the aspect of radiant energy which an observer perceives through visual sensation, but also as a physical phenomenon.
Mute.
That's right. So, also meaning it could be perceived both ways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that
How
this
about you
is,
perceive it the
this
other
is
way?
not exclusively
Close your
physical.
eyes.
I'm going to allow this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm just
Okay.
like arguing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, hold on.
Do you have
5,
Sickening
10,
Radiance?
15, 20, 25,
That's why I was saying I would cast
Gonna
30.
chemo this thing?
Cacophony is...
Because it's a radiant spell, so I'll just swap it for something else.
Why?
There's no
So I
point in
need...
both of us having-
Cacophony
Never
is in
gonna
here
use it.
too.
You were about to.
No.
So I need
for in this one
Hasheen,
instant.
Ray, and Cacophony all to make what saves?
They are
Concentration. Nope.
Constitution saves.
Yep.
Cacophony rolls a 7 plus, fails. So what's the effect?
Wait, let's give her advantage.
Are you giving her advantage?
Yeah,
I think
we
we
have
have 12 of them.
Yep.
Okay, I am using advantage. That is a 15 on the die, plus Constitution is +2, so that's 17. Does that pass?
She saves.
She makes the save.
Good use, Jake.
What's the effect of a
Nothing.
Nothing happens. Ray, Constitution save, please.
19.
19 succeeds. Nothing happens. Hasheen, Constitution save.
19.
Pass.
Really?
I rolled the d4.
That's my job.
Do we want to? No, we can't do
So.
You've already used it this turn.
Did I?
Yeah.
On what?
On your turn, you use it to hit.
Did I?
Kill the thing, I thought.
So what'd you get instead?
Because
No.
you would have missed.
No, he did his thing.
No,
that was
to
like
the
2
elemental
rounds ago.
on your turn.
I don't think so. I critted, and then I missed.
I thought you used your D4 too.
Yeah,
Did I?
you did to get the unnatural 20.
He doesn't get to use it on this turn of his
No,
round
because he's
it's now at
already
the
used
top?
it, and this is on Anthony's turn, which is
Yeah, he
It's
already
not-
used it.
he already used it this
Okay.
turn.
You raised it to
Oh.
a 20.
Yep,
Okay.
So 16 fails.
Do I see him?
How much damage do I take?
This is Sickening Radiance, so there's 2 effects. I
Hold on,
believe.
wait.
By the way, I forgot to take one of my quickens, so I have 1 sorcery point left.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Thank you.
I was like, I can't remember. Oh, I did quicken, so,
So-
just
Ethar
one left.
says that light spreads around corners, ergo it can be stopped by a solid object.
Can be stopped by a solid object.
Sorry,
Lawyers fight!
nobody's gonna get hurt. Hold on.
No, I want to do 7.
But
No,
the
never
object
mind. You're not
is,
close enough to me.
So
Translucent.
is not solid exactly.
All right. How much damage?
4d10. And you gain a level of exhaustion.
That doesn't count as him being targeted, does it? With
As him
Sanctuary?
being targeted.
Yeah,
it's
probably not. It's
it
an
is-
attack.
He is not
It's an area.
targeted. It's an
Yeah,
area
no
of
worries.
effect.
What do
I
I
always
take?
forget that was Sanctuary. That's so odd.
You take.
I need to roll. I'm gonna
roll.
use one of my
40
advantages to pass this with the Dow. That is a natural 20.
Burnt 1.
Yep. So I got.
How long does it last? An
I
hour?
got 7 left.
It lasts an hour, right, Steve? 10 minutes?
29 damage. Radiant damage.
Dead.
It lasts 10 minutes.
No, you're not. Sheen is down. He goes down. In
Wait,
the
what does
radi-
Sanctuary do for you?
In the radiant.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
just-
it's only attacks.
Yeah, it's only an attack.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
Sorry, Auntie didn't know that was gonna happen.
I didn't
fine.
want to bet if that thing could attack through it.
All right,
Go
so
for
you
the
suffer a
chain.
level of exhaustion.
Wait, could I use advantage on my Constitution
Yeah.
save?
Go for it.
Yeah, you can.
All right, gonna try it.
Okay.
That's much better. 21. We take all that back.
That passes.
All right, you guys have 10 left,
10 left.
and I have 7 left. Sheen makes the save. The Dow makes the save. So that's nothing, right?
Great, nothing.
Okay, but Sickening Radiance lasts how long? What's the time?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Creature moves into the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Yep.
So they all have to make saves again.
That's correct.
Actually, yeah, he's right. $35 for it was the 20 tip and whatever the equivalent.
That's 15.
So it is. You used how many DM advantages?
I've used 3.
So you have 11 left.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Hence the balance. And I didn't see, I'm sorry, I don't really watch the Twitch stream so closely, so I don't see everything that comes through. But thank you for the raid, Prometheus, as well. Appreciate that very much.
So you have 11 left.
We are going to be giving away a second set of dice here before the end of the evening, or $5 gift card to DM's Guild, whatever the winner chooses. And
many
we
do we have
are
left?
55 new subs away from giving away the dragon. We also really appreciate follows. So if you are enjoying yourself, we stream every Tuesday night here and would love for you to follow us.
And every other Thursday.
And every other Thursday, there is going to be another stream this
This
Thursday.
Thursday, where he gets to play and he gets to punish him.
That's right.
Oh, it's happening.
And yeah, okay.
Right up the vulva.
Oh no, take not with that gesture.
You weren't supposed to reveal that about Rika.
Sorry.
Not a taint punch, is it?
That's right. All right. That was Anthony's turn.
No, I'm not done yet. Is
Not done yet.
how far away is Hasheen from? Is he right on the edge of the radiance?
I guess it would have to be.
They're both at 30 feet. As is literally all three of them are 30 feet away from the radiance.
All right.
You could have cast it at the back of the bubble.
But I really thought it wouldn't do that. But okay, I'm done.
It's
And-
good to know.
Right.
We now know. It's still going to work.
Yeah.
We're either going
Right.
to make him blow through advantages.
Cacophony's gonna die.
No.
No, I
mean,
got
Or
Yeah.
what's still on?
The armored air man.
He's not dead. You don't
I
see
can
him.
heal her too.
The
Oh, he's
Assalamu
not here.
alaikum guy?
Death
Yeah.
saved again, but
Okay. He is not here.
We'll be
so
fine.
what?
You've killed 2 earth
And
elementals
the fire.
and a fire elemental so far.
oh, we got the Myrmidon?
You
No.
did not.
Yeah,
Did you hear
he's
him
still
say
I
alive.
did,
Myrmidon.
but I don't know what the difference
Can
is between them.
anything from the
know
outside
if it's a
pass
synonym.
into the inside?
It cannot.
No.
Nothing
It-
physical.
that
can
guy's
pass
stuck.
through.
No,
So now we're waiting
So-
on one.
Now I have another
I don't know.
creative
I
I
need
question.
you to make
know
a
what they are.
Constitution save.
Back up
If it's Ray's turn?
first.
Oh,
back
yeah,
up.
back up first. 5
You
feet.
still start your turn there.
28.
Okay, you back up.
Damn.
You are out of the radiant
Okay.
sickness.
So, creative question. If I use the water that's currently around me, I move it around the sphere and then I turn it into ice so it's opaque and like darkened, like maybe make it some black ice. Would that count as a solid object?
Isn't black ice clear?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's
an ice that you can't see
Roll
through.
to make it black ice. So you
And
want to make
ice-
it an opaque to try to
Could-
obscure the light.
Yeah, with the sickening radiance.
Roll
go
a
through
natural
it?
20.
Can I roll?
Roll a
it?
natural 20.
Just roll it. The answer to this is a definite yes, it will go through it.
No.
You cannot.
Okay.
You attempt as your action,
Dang it. Well, I was trying to ask if that was a
and
thing.
you do not obscure it. Although there is now a sphere of water around the sphere of force, which contains this Tao.
Me too, man.
You have used your action surge already, so are you moving any further?
She's
I'm
out of
gonna
the.
head
She is.
towards Cacophony, not in the radiant. Oh, can I get through there or no?
You can
hop over the wall.
I'll hop to the rock.
I won't make you roll athletics because you
Can you pull her out?
Yeah, I pull her out.
cannot. You have no actions left.
Okay.
It is now Cacophony's turn. I need her
Cacophones.
to make a. You want to roll? Use an advantage to roll Constitution for her.
We
Can
probably
we, do
should.
we have to call it beforehand?
You do.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's do it.
Okay, rolling advantage. That is a 4 and an 8.
She fails.
8 plus 2 is 10. She fails. Please roll a 4d10. Actually, it doesn't matter. Unless, well, no, I mean, you could roll really low. But she's probably going to go down again. So please roll 4d10.
And this will be her second set of exhaustion.
Well, she passed the first one because
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
okay.
advantage that you used.
24.
Okay, she is
I'm
unconscious.
gonna use my spirit shield.
Doesn't matter. Well, what's the max you can
3d6?
heal?
3d6.
If you roll high enough, you could. You did 24. You said, Steve,
Yes.
24 damage. Okay.
If you roll an 18.
No.
8.
8.
She still goes down.
Worth a shot.
Okay. Cacophony is unconscious, and
She has disadvantage on her death saves.
she has disadvantage on your death saves because she is also
Exhausted.
exhausted. So disadvantage on the death saves. It is now
Enemy.
This is why Anthony put himself in a lens, by the way.
Creature pops up just outside of the sickening radiance. And
Oh, if he hits you, he enters the sickening radiance. Since you're in it.
I'm on
is that how it works?
I'm on the outside of it.
I don't know.
He makes his first attack.
All right, I'm down.
That is a 2.
Which is his wisdom fail, because he can't target him. Because he's sanctuaried.
So he fails, no longer being able to attack you with his next multi-attacks. He disappears back into the rock.
Bitch!
Good job.
I didn't want him to get hurt.
You saved him.
Yeah,
Wait.
you did.
Oh, were you saying that in like a happy way?
No, yeah, that.
No, that he disappeared.
That he disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, I just trying to save
Sanctuary
you.
cannot attack him, and therefore there's no other targets. He loses his action.
Okay.
Sweet move, dude.
Well
Alright.
saved. Well saved. It is now Hasheen's turn. I need you to make a Constitution save. Are you using an advantage? You have 9 left.
Probably.
Yes. You
But
roll
first,
it. Do it.
just wait. I can move through this.
You start your turn in it.
Right, so
and
I'm
then
already in it.
once you pass, you
Right.
can move.
Oh.
Or if you fail, you can still move, but you take the effects of the failure.
Right.
So it's not preventing you from moving.
So can I move within it, and then make my roll?
No, you need to start your turn and make your roll.
D4?
What am I rolling?
You have 8 left. It's a Constitution save. That was your 9th, down to 8. Go ahead. You
Use an
can.
advantage.
This is your turn, so you can use the D4.
I am. I needed that. 17
Pass.
on the nose.
17 passes.
Okay. I move through it. I drag Cacophony out.
Where? You have 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to move her 5 feet, but it's blocked by Bunty and Ray.
Tell Bunty on his turn, right? Because you skipped him. Move his ass. So he goes and hugs the rock.
Oh, you did skip him.
So I did skip him. You're right.
Good call.
Um,
I didn't know. I didn't realize that.
Bunty
I like when
will
Jake's
move
mad,
back,
his acuity sharpens.
knowing your intentions.
Amen. I'm going to save her. Move your fat ass.
Okay, you can now roll a athletics check to see if you have the strength to
Oh,
move.
I got the strength.
Strength to move Cacophony the 5 feet you need to move her
Her
out.
whole 3 feet.
As I'm watching
This
from
is
above.
half of your movement. You have 10 feet left.
Yes.
So you will be able to move her 5 feet. You will remain in the radiance at the end of your turn.
That's fine.
We're not trying to find him PSK. We just needed him to
That's
move.
fine. Wait up.
Using advantage, just take
Wait,
it down
what's
to
happening?
7.
Are you out of the radiance yet?
Not
He's
yet.
currently
Just
in
wait.
there.
I have a bonus action. I'm just going to Misty Step out.
How did you miss the skull?
He's trying to roll into the skull, which then rolls his dice for him.
19.
19 succeeds in moving her
And then I Misty
out
Step
of
out.
the sickening radiance, and then you misty step to where?
Um,
You got 60 feet.
freaking right
Isn't
back
Misty
in.
Step
Right,
60
you
feet?
meet the
Yeah,
Dow.
I wanna be in it.
inside.
I didn't realize
No, wait,
that.
hold on.
Clash.
30 feet. I'm sorry,
Oh,
30
okay.
feet.
30
I want to.
feet, yeah.
I want to just. Yes.
So
Somewhere
you
safer.
join.
You almost got
Hasheen?
surprised by how good of a spell you did.
Yeah. Right.
60
That
is
is
good.
your spell. You have no spells left for your warlock features, correct?
That's correct. I have a ranger spell still.
You do. It is now Hugo's turn.
What can Hugo even do?
So Hugo and Anthony totally double teamed that through Steve's mind. Appreciate the synergy between the two wizards from the same person tonight.
Wait, what did Anthony do? I know Hugo did the Wall of Force. How did...
And then Anthony cast Sickening Radiance.
That's right. Okay. I missed who did that while I was reading.
It's a very powerful combo. Very powerful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because in
Steve's like, Adam shouldn't show up more
basically in 10 minutes of casting, I'd need to roll 60 saves. He's going to fail 8 times.
And you're gonna.
And
take a
the
lot
Dow
of
will be
damage.
the Dow will die.
But just for funsies, he's gonna put a fireball in there.
Fireball?
Yeah, Hugo's gonna fireball inside the wall of force.
So you point at a point inside the wall of force, which then detonates,
Yep.
and you watch as
This would fold back in on itself.
the flames and smoke just reverberate
Does
inside.
it do more damage if it folds back in
does
on
not.
itself?
But you
Is
may,
that like an auto fail?
you
Because
may-
where's he gonna dodge?
and I need to roll a dex save.
Yeah, where would he?
Uh,
Where
it's
would
a
he dodge?
17 on
How
the
would
die.
it miss?
She's a gaseous form right now.
Yeah, I guess gas and fire.
What was it?
don't-
17?
17 plus
We don't
dex,
ignite
right?
it.
You passed.
Yeah,
You take half damage.
I do.
I don't know how.
The gaseous, dusty form is not as susceptible to the flame of the fireball.
Gas isn't susceptible to fire.
This is the first damage that she has technically taken.
Yes, it is.
So it is a she confirmed.
11. That's already half.
11's already halved? Wow, that's low. Thank you.
Lots of 1s and 3s.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, I did not use a save there, by the way, so I still have
How much does she
11 left. All right, it is now Celine's turn
Oh yeah.
as
Okay.
Cacophony is down below you once more.
Yep. I will. I am going to cast.
Has to go boom. I mean, is that dust or flour?
It's dust. It's flower dust.
Flour dust.
Depends on what the source of the fireball is.
It could be almond flour.
Is it a grease fire burst?
Yeah.
I will cast. So if I cast Healing Word, that's my bonus action, and
is?
then I can hold my action.
What action would you be seeking to hold?
It would be casting Guiding Bolt if that
You may
thing
not,
pops up.
but it's
No,
two
because it's
spells.
casting. Yeah. Okay. Well then I can't do it anyway, so why not? I will cast Aid.
Aid. Which 3 individuals are you choosing?
Needs.
Aid is such an underused, broken spell.
I like it.
It's incredible. You
Um,
don't even need to see them, and you can cast it if they're within range. You get 3 people that you can just pop
you know,
right up.
fun fact, when I was building this character, I tried to pick 2 healing spells, one that needs seeing and one that doesn't, because I noticed that in the text. And I don't want to kill people again, so... anyway, Aid, up to 3 creatures when I cast it. if
Dust
they're level
particulates
higher.
are highly flammable. It was
Okay.
flavor, okay, chat? I knew I was wrong.
It's gonna be Cacophony, Hasheen, and myself.
Okay, Cacophony,
low.
Hasheen, and Celine receive 5 points of healing, and that's added to your hit point total, so you could technically be overhealed. Cacophony is back on her her next set of last legs with 5 points of healing, and on her turn she will be able
Oh
to
no, I did
stand. She is out of the sickening radiance, does not need to make the saves. Celine, that was your
Fudge, I
action.
screwed up.
Are you doing anything else?
I don't understand D&D mechanics, is what I don't do.
Max HP.
Yeah, I figured that I did the wrong
Oh.
thing. I brought myself down to 7 total HP. by accident,
Anything else, Celine?
That was my action for bonus action. Where am I in the turn order? There I am. Sanctuary lasts
You have 20 total.
a minute.
What? We
It was
got
actually-
more?
He donated $55,
What?
but you used 2.
I have 20 more advantages. What's this guy's name again? Roderick.
Zentelius.
Thank Zentelius. You are amazing.
I don't think so.
Thank you, Zentelius.
No, you're not.
Thank you, Zentelius. Really appreciate that.
Disagree.
And Roderick, thank you for the follow.
So I don't think I can do anything else with my bonus action. I was looking something up just now and I lost track of it when you started talking. I cast 8 on everybody. Well, 3 of us. We got 5 HP back. And I cannot hold an action because that was my action. And for my bonus action, I can't do anything. So yeah.
Okay.
Can I fly up more?
You go higher? How much higher?
No, I don't trust you. Can I go back? No, I'm staying where I am. That's fine. All right. I don't trust you. Keep going.
Are you done?
Yep. We're done.
All right. It is the Taoist turn. I must make a save. I will use an advantage. That is a 17 on the die. That succeeds. Nothing happens. She still is engaged. Just gotta get through. Oh, what can I do here?
Nothing.
Her innate spells are not made to get out of a wall of force.
She could point at locations if they're not like physically leaving her hands.
She sees and understands and knows what's going on. She calls out to you. And she says, in common, loud enough for all of you to hear.
Sounds
It's-
physical.
Comes from a gaseous form, however. She renames particulates, which are highly flammable. And you hear the voice which echoes, well played, well played. Release me, and I shall grant you a gift. What materializes in front of you is the censure of fire elementals that she possesses, allowing her to summon one fire elemental per day and control it.
Oh, that explains it.
If you receive, I will call off my Myrmidon and we will leave. Do we have an accord?
You're a sorcerer, right?
I'm
You
sorry.
got the charisma.
If you what?
You need to ask him
Receive?
if
Can't
that
we-
guy can come with us.
Can't we just
The,
kill her
the
and take it off of
fire
her?
elemental?
Once a day.
We receive?
Yes, the censure that is floating and being offered
So-
as a bargain chip.
So it's not like we could just like kill it anyway and take it. I'm trying to puzzle through what you just said. It's
You
holding it a
don't know
gift.
what she
Okay.
can do with this.
Okay. Why were you attacking them?
We are not out of combat. This is her.
Oh, okay.
She is, because the Myrmidon can still continue to.
Oh, I see
appear
what
and
she's saying.
attack.
Okay, so she's saying she's gonna end basically combat.
So she is waiting for the next person to respond, which is Anthony.
All right. Well,
I bought the party 30 advantages. I tipped it. $75. I did the math.
Did it? Did it?
Oh no, it happened.
bounce, baby.
That's correct. It will. These advantages will carry over. They will not be lost. We respect and very much appreciate your generous giving. So thank you.
Just saying. So now we have 38.
I gotta write this down.
Oh, I did.
I think it's for a party to buy themselves advantages. How much did you spend?
$75.
Costs $75 for one advantage.
That was
Uvula.
that's gonna live on forever.
All right. I'm gonna move closer slowly, but I'm gonna speak up and say,
This fit with financial planning.
Sound financial
Hey.
advice?
"Are you saying you'll let us all go? We'll live in peace in the future, and we take this fire elemental controller thingy, and you'll look past us as we travel through your land from now on?"
I will cease my response to the interloper. Yes.
Ask him who that one is. The interloper.
Are we all interlopers now, or just this guy?
Just this guy.
What did he do to be an interloper?
I don't really care.
It is your turn, Ray.
I
are
mean-
you-
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We do know
I got
there's
spells to
things-
cast still, or drop. So far I'm not convinced yet. So,
Gabagool!
I'm gonna keep this one on you. All right, but I'm
Chicken
gonna,
cutlet!
I'm gonna, you know, I see you, and I'm close enough to you, and I'm gonna psychically drive a sliver into your brain. So
You just got 30.
Are you for real?
Using an advantage.
You got 30 of them.
he makes
30
it in,
advantages.
Yeah.
30 more.
Someone just bought $75 worth.
So wait, I have 50 advantages now.
Yeah, this is broken now. We have to cap it.
No,
What's
we
going
don't.
on?
And now
I have a 18 total.
for
So I
an
passed
save.
mind spike.
I tried.
All right, Ray, what are you doing?
All right, Ray's gonna climb up the rock by Hugo and Hashim,
Yep.
and then I'd like to go to the rock above it.
Please roll athletics.
28.
You are on the rock.
Hey, Air Myrmidon! I'm on your rock! Come and get me!
The air Myrmidon says, in a voice only you can hear, "I'm Earth, fool."
Oh, whoops.
Does that let her know where it's coming from?
You hear it from below you.
Earth Myrmidon!
Earth's marmalade! I'm on your rock, Earth
I'm
marmalade!
so tired. Let
I'm
me
growing a
go.
human in me! I'm allowed to be tired!
Yes.
Oh,
Congratulations
please. That human's
again,
like this
Molly.
big. I could
It
do
is the
that.
size of a lime!
Yeah, a lime.
A lime!
That's like
I can juggle
nothing.
3 lines at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, try to grow one next!
I can grow limes.
He can't even. Never mind.
Cacophony stands up
I have a tree in my backyard.
and
Joke's on
steps
you.
away. And guys, what are we doing here? She
I
kind of.
honestly have no idea. I
Wait, we're waiting 10 minutes till he dies.
I like that fiery thing. Can I have it?
No. Hey, you died. How you feeling?
Kind of hurt. I'm really. All right, her turn's up. Myrmidon appears behind Anthony and attacks him 3 times.
That's rude.
Bitch.
She didn't hold an
I'm using
action for if that
advantage.
thing came up.
First one is a 17 on the dice. That's 27 to hit.
Shield. You miss. Wait, 27 to hit?
27
I
to
don't
hit?
I don't shield.
You didn't like my call?
Nope. That is 20 points of damage to you. Second attack
Cacophony didn't hold anything if it came up.
Is another hit.
Tell you.
Are you using shield? It's 20 more points of damage to you.
What did you roll?
I hit you.
You hit me?
I did.
You let him roll dice consecutively for advantage, but you're not going to tell me what you roll? Okay.
I mean, I'm technically not supposed
ahead.
to announce it.
Go ahead.
All right, third attack.
What did you hit? What was the damage the first one?
20. Straight. These are just. I don't roll for these guys, so.
Okay.
It is a.
Would you like to?
So 40 points of damage to you total.
Mm-hmm.
The last attack is also a hit.
I'm down.
All right.
Can we try and? We don't have.
Are you seeking to
disadvantages?
use shield on any of these?
No.
Just okay. So that's 60 points of
Is it
damage.
plus 10? There's no way.
Anthony goes down, and sickening radiance is dropped.
So Cacophony didn't hold an action for if that guy came up.
She did not.
Okay.
Wall of force is still in effect.
What
Air
was it?
Myrmidon disappears below the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
Air Myrmidon?
Almost.
Yes!
Myrmidon.
He can't
Yes.
go underground. We smite him.
It
Air
is now
marmalade.
Hasheen's turn.
Marmalade.
Dang, I hate
Okay,
this thing.
so we say we let you out. You call off your troops. Okay, right? You let us
Yes.
go unaccosted forever.
You will be free. You have bested me, I acknowledge.
Forever.
You will go free. I can kill your wizard if you like.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Then let me free.
Ugo.
There's no way Hugo would drop this. There's no way. He doesn't trust anyone we go against, ever. He's not dropping it, so there.
I think you're wrong.
You think I am?
I do. Yeah, I
No
think
way.
the calculated decision here in order to save you, if this guy's letting us free, I think that's the gamble he'd take. That's me.
And if he heard about how important Anthony is.
Hey, I can't help you, but I would vote to let you out, okay? Could you stop hurting my friend?
Do you accept the censure?
Do I? Yeah, sure, whatever. You gonna hand it to me?
Once the force
Like-
is dropped,
Like
Is
I
Bungie
said,
speaking at all?
I can't.
Bunchy's watching.
I can't help you right now. Just stop hurting him. I hold an action.
What action do you hold?
I'm gonna shoot if that Myrmidon comes back.
At the Myrmidon.
Possible.
You need to define a
I have 2
specific.
shots.
You need to define a specific trigger for both shots. It's in one action.
The Myrmidon, and then when the thing comes down.
I don't know what you're.
Do all of force.
So who are you attacking?
I'm gonna go for the Myrmidon.
Okay, very good.
You're gonna after it?
It is now.
It hasn't been hit yet, except for
The
Hugo's
Myrmidon?
turn.
Oh, the Myrmidon.
Hugo
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
a good person to take the fire guy because he has a AC.
It is
of
Hugo's
thought-
turn.
I thought you said when the
It's Hugo
wall of
dropping
force
the wall
goes
of
down.
force.
It's up to Steve.
Yep, he's dropping it against all of my intuitions.
Wall of force is dropped.
4 more earth.
The Tao
Nobody even
disappears
incited him.
and
dropped my action.
reappears in your midst.
Oh, hey there. Marhaba, friend.
The swirling stones around her quake as she looks down at you with a fury in her eyes. It's a fury, though, of losing, having been beaten. You know the kind of Jin. I have given my word, and I am bound. You have agreed to accept. The centaur is bound to you.
Okay.
She gives you the censure. You can add to your character sheet.
Like an inventory thing?
This is it's a brazier of commanding fire elementals is the actual name.
Is it actually in here?
It is a magic item within D&D Beyond.
Brazier?
You can
Holy crap.
summon a fire elemental once per day. It has already been used this day. As you accept,
Go ahead, hit
She-
me with it.
kind of looks over at you all and stares at Hugo and then down at Anthony. And she sinks into the rock. And as before her head disappears, she kind of nods towards Hugo, and you are out of combat.
So Anthony's down.
Anthony is down.
Oh shucks, I'm out of healing. No, I'm just kidding.
I presume you will heal him.
Well, that's a lot to presume.
Shoot. I lost my... I thought I had a potion of healing.
That's okay. I will
Combat has ceased,
immediately
and
pop Anthony back up.
It must have been used on me at some point in time.
Bunty turns to you all,
What do I get?
and in a very thick kind of,
I'm just gonna do first
see.
level.
it is my sincerest appreciation for your assistance. We are indebted to you. Please, let us talk.
7 points.
And that is where we will pick up our session next Tuesday.
Wow, 10:30 on the dot, Molly.
I appreciate it.
We are going to give away our second set of dice or gift card. Again, you can choose a $5 gift card to DM's Guild or a set of dice. And we do this every single week on Tuesdays, at least one set. And if we get 10 new subs, we give a second set. You guys are amazing tonight. Thank you so much for all of the bits cheered, the subs given. You're an amazing community. We have a Discord that you can join us on. The Discord will be in the link. We do all kinds of fun conversations there, memes, and mostly just make fun of the players, which
It's true.
we're all good-natured and thankfully can laugh at ourselves. We don't take ourselves too seriously here. If you can't...
Don't watch 2 episodes. Aside from that,
Only when Carissa just takes some shots of whiskey in the high-stress moments does she get...
poor bad whiskey too.
But yeah, we and a story that's serious, but we lend lots of levity to how we play. So thank you for being here and sticking around with us. Thank you again to the raids. Prometheus 2128, thank you for the raid, and Lethal Shadow Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate your helping us out, and for all of the follows from those who raided, and all of the bits. I don't even know what to do with 49 more advantages.
We have to set a cap.
I am gonna.
This is
I'm
untenable. Evolvify.
I did say verbatim, this isn't a game.
If you would like your opportunity to win the dice, or the opportunity to win a DM's Guild gift card, please type into the chat right now, ! Bargain. BARGAIN! ! Bargain for your chance to win the dice or the gift card.
What color are the dice?
These are the brown
purple.
ones.
The purple have been chosen, so it is a kind of coppery brown metallic that is available, or a gift card, $5 gift card to DM's Guild! ! Bargain for your chance to win. I didn't get to use any of my Bones of the Earth, so I'm gonna just put them out so I feel good about it.
And to be fair, you had 52 advantages and used 2, so you have 50
I
and
have
49.
50. I am not gonna be gypped. And I also, I'm gonna Earth and Grasp Cacophony just because that's a really cool hand thing. And
Molly, get the hell out of here.
She is grasped.
Molly's just glazed
Molly,
eyes right now.
Go give rest to your body and to your child in utero. And oh my goodness, there's another tip. Thank you,
what?
thank you.
For what?
Zentelius, 69 advantages. Love it. All right.
I never thought somebody would surpass Jeff
Zentelius,
Truitt in
please
one
come back.
sitting.
Is all I can say. Please come back. And I'm basically just going to roll with advantage for the next
year.
For the dragon part?
Yeah, well, you guys are going to fight a cabal of red dragons, and
Ancient
I'm
red
going to have
dragons, and
advantage
you're gonna
every single time. Wow. ! Bargain for your chance to win the dice. And stick around after the stream ends. We will do the drawing, and then we will announce the winner
at 10:39.
At 10:39. So 5 minutes. 4 minutes for your chance to win, and then we will do the announcement. Thank you all very, very much for your generosity tonight. Thank you for sticking around and being here with us. We really appreciate you. Please join us on Discord and enjoy the continued shenanigans. And follow us on YouTube. That's free. You can see all of the back episodes and see where we started and where we've come from 4 years later, as we've continued to share our fun with you all. And we really appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you next Tuesday night, if you would join us here for the continued story, or on Thursday night this week when we do our Every Other Week campaign, where I get to be a PC and Jake gets to kill me in our Candlekeep Accords game, which has mostly all new players. Jake DMs, Carissa and I do play PCs, but there are then 5 other players, and there's going to be a new cast member joining, and she's amazing, and I can't wait to see what Lauren has in store, and she's going to be fun. So we hope to see you this Thursday night or next Tuesday night, when we will get together and continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a great night, everyone. Cheers.